Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, and Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company. Thank you, Joe, for the new T-shirts I got this week. Let's see. Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers. Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, alcoholarmor.com, and welcome to the show, Nick's on Essex Street in Beverly, and welcome back to the show, Fibba McGee's kid. Andy, how are you?
You know, Mike, I'm doing fucking fantastic.
How are you now?
Things are going my way right now.
Yeah?
Finally, things are going okay for your boy. No one's even mad right. I'm not even mad about anything right now. I'm riding the fucking wave.
Yeah.
Shit's going right. We got Ferg Fest coming. Purely Boston video dropped.
Yep.
I'm still fat. Mm-hmm. McDonald's is a double Big Mac. Like, what could be better than my life right now?
Well, then I guess starting out on a sad note is going to be bad for you.
Oh, well, you know, if we got to be sad, we got to be sad. Is it a funeral?
It's kind of like, You know, in those movies where the family has like the retarded kid, they put him in a basket and send him on the river.
Sure, yeah,
one of those types of things.
Okay, we're gonna put someone in a basket, send him on the river. Okay.
Yep.
It's kind of like in 300 when the kid's puny, you throw him into the pile of skulls.
Or if you're a woman in Japan, I think they do that still in real life.
Yeah, and then in China they make your feet small. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so anyway, unfortunately, I'm not even mad. I'm just very disappointed in our pal Adam JumpTown.
On JumpTown?
Yeah.
I saw something he did the other day.
Yeah,
that I didn't think was very cool.
It was. Here's the thing. I've never given a shit when people, restaurants or whoever will interact with or go on that show I used to do. Quite honestly, I've told, and we even talked about it, with Modern Butcher, like I encourage it. Please go on, get your free advertising. That's what they're there for. My stance was always do the show, just don't give them any money because you're not going to get a return on your investment.
Unlike this show, of course.
Right, exactly. We actually drive business, even though we're living on the internet. And then seeing, and that's the other thing. I don't expect loyalty from anyone because, like, most of the people I interact with now are your people.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see someone start basically jerking off Wicked Bites in the beef group,
yeah,
I take it not only as like, because this show is directly connected to the beef group for obvious reasons. Yep. I take it as not only a lack of loyalty to the show, but to you specifically.
Yeah, no, it was a punch in the face.
Because like, if you want to do this on your own page and do whatever the fuck you want, fine. Like, most of these people I've never met, and sure. There's no actual real loyalty. But when I saw the post in the beef group, it hit me on a number of levels, and one of them is completely irrelevant. But go ahead.
Well, to give context to the story, Jump did a review of that place out in Chicopee or something like that.
CNS Pizza in Pepperell.
Okay.
There's a reason I know that name, but go on.
Yes. So we will get there. So he did a review of CNS Pizza in Pepperell. Fine, great.
Yeah, many people have actually in the group.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Many people have.
Yep.
I think there's been 25 reviews. I'm gonna puke over the years. And the reason you're annoyed, I'm annoyed, and me to a lesser extent than you because it's
personal,
a lot less. It's again to us, but way more to you.
Yeah,
is he shouted out Wicked Bites and specifically Steve from Wicked Bites for putting him onto this place.
So yeah, and that was it. It was not even like saying Steve D'Amato told him about it. It was the phrasing of and tagging of Steve D'Amato from Wicked Bites.
And people who don't know, Wicked Bites is the reason this show is called what it is.
Exactly.
It's the reason this show had to take a fucking month off, reboot the brand, because those cocksuckers tried to sue us.
Right.
So the Wicked Bites TV show, for those who don't know, tried to sue a podcast called Nonsense with Mike and Andy.
Right.
And the lawyers got involved. We were forced to delete all the episodes. How many episodes? 38 maybe?
In that ballpark, yeah.
Yeah, 6 months of our lives, of our work is gone. I say work, but still, we don't do this as a joke.
Yeah.
We take this seriously. And the people from that fucking TV show decided to issue a cease and desist and get lawyers involved in voicemails. So obviously, I have an issue with that show and that show's host, Scott.
Right.
Scott, who's a cunt, Whitley.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Whitley, drink.
Yeah,
Steve replaced you on that show.
Nobody
the way they
me.
Oh, agreed. the way they did it was in such a cunty way.
Yeah.
Not even really telling you, just starting over when you were laid off after COVID. Like, hey,
I mean, we've gone over it straight up.
Yeah, of course.
Lying.
I want to make sure there's context that people understand that we're not being petty little bitches because JumpTown mentioned a place. No, he mentioned your work replacement in someone who sued us.
It's basically like, okay, so the way I look back on Wicked Bites, being that I created it with Scott, and I've never skirted away from the fact that there was always a with Scott in there, even though he's tried to rewrite history and delete me. I've never deleted him when I talk about how the show came about.
We all know you named the show. We know that.
Without going down the whole history of it, yes, it was created by the two of us.
Yes.
So I look at it like a divorced parent of a child, and the child's with the other parent, and the other parent let the child get hooked on drugs and become a fucking disaster of a human being that you can't fucking help and you'd wish they would just put down.
Okay,
as a non-parent, I'm sure that's completely unrealistic.
That makes no sense.
But you know the context of what I'm saying. It's a TV show, not an actual child. You know, they turn the child onto drugs. They're turning them tricks. This isn't the Vince McMahon topic yet, but we'll get there. And so when you bring up that topic, you're bringing up something I created and that was ripped away from me. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm going to take it a little fucking personally. And especially the fact that it wasn't like Steve's boys used to dive into the group years ago. They've all been kind of eradicated at this point, but they used to dive in and try to throw shots here and there. And he took your job, you know, that sort of shit. And it's like, it still pissed me off, even though I knew what they were doing. They were there to piss me off, but whatever. The fact that it was a guy who we've done nothing but speak positively of on this show.
Yep.
We break balls on everybody, so nobody's safe from the ball breaking. But every time we've mentioned Jump, we've been very positive about it.
Of course.
So that's why I took it as very much a disappointment.
That's the right word.
It's a disappointment that, like, you know, and it wasn't even so much just the initial post, which pissed me off. It was then him trying to cover the reasoning behind the initial post, where he's like, I was just trying to tickle you guys. It's like, no, you weren't. Nope, because if you were trying to make a joke, you would have at the very least like tagged us, so we would have been in on the joke, and that's we can all have fun with this.
It would have been funny.
Or, you know, make a joke.
Yeah.
Let's go there. He's a creative kid. He's a funny kid, but that wasn't a joke.
No, we know what he's doing.
He's trying to get Wicked Bites to come film him making fucking tacos, is what he's absolutely doing. First of all,
yes,
I 100% don't believe Scott would ever go and film him making tacos. I don't believe Scott will ever put Jump on the fucking show, knowing Scott the way I do. Secondly, even if he does, their loyalty is the length of your segment. You got 3 minutes, pal, and you're done. That's it. Yeah. That's all you mean to them, especially if you're not cutting them a fucking check.
Not to mention that Jump works at a private club.
Yeah.
Well, so what's the point? Join the country club? Like, what are you doing here? Like, you can go fucking visit. Unless you live where he is and join the country club, you can't get those tacos.
See the funny thing? And I shouldn't, but I'm going to tell him exactly how to get them to film you making fucking tacos. get Scott a membership to your club. He's a golfer. He likes golf.
There it is.
It should not tagging Steve in a fucking beef review that I guarantee you Steve doesn't even want to be a part of. It would be like people tagging me in the fucking Boston Pizza Wars post. Neither one of us wants to be a part of that. And that also brings me to like going back to what I said about I don't give a shit if people go on their show or interact, blah, blah, blah. Petros is one of the most active fucking people on Boston Pizza Wars. I love the kid. Yeah. I like almost everything he fucking posts, except the stuff on Boston Pizza Wars.
I made him a logo last night.
It's fucking amazing, by the way. He better fucking use it.
Petros is awesome.
Petros is awesome. But again, he walks that line in the correct way. Another person, phenomenal human being, Calvin. Back probably 2 years ago, Calvin was trying to get Jamie's on Wicked Bites.
Yes,
Steve was running some contest. And I don't think I had ever, with the exception of maybe a couple of, comments here and there or likes or whatever, I don't think I'd ever interacted with him at the time. BP Hammers, by the way.
Yes.
And he slid into my DMs and was like, look, I'm doing this. I want to get Jamie's on the show. I hope you're cool with it. I hope you vote for it. I understand if you don't. And then we went down a long conversation that went well beyond Wicked Bites. I was like, first of all, I don't give a fuck. I told him exactly what I just said here. Get Jamie's on the show. Just tell Matt not to give him any money. Because Matt was running the place at the time. That was all I said. I'm like, and I actually voted for him. I went over to Boston Pizza Wars and I fucking clicked the like button. Well, of course. Sure. Let's get him on. And then we had this long, 2-day conversation about all the other stuff in his life and blah, 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 blah. I remember talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Again, there are right ways to do that. And he knows that. People that understand loyalty.
There's a bit, that's the thing, is Hammers especially.
I know.
Calvin.
Exactly.
That man is.
Exactly.
The loyalty that man has for people that he likes and trusts, through the roof.
Through the fucking roof.
The opposite, also through the roof.
Yes.
He will kill you.
Sure.
He's a scary motherfucker.
Like I said, we went on a long DM conversation about his life and all his stuff and basically he gave me his bio, which was very interesting and would be a hell of a fucking show. That's actually what we were talking about.
What BP stands for?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's important.
Yes, I do. I'm well aware.
Yeah, no, the JumpTown made a mistake. He shouldn't have done it.
And
he should not have done it.
Yeah, and it's
uncool. It was uncool.
It's just
that's what I said. I go, that's uncool, man.
Yeah, I'm not even I've gotten to the point with Wicked Bites where I'll be initially very angry. I see red when and you know this because
I know.
you catch the brunt of it. Your text messages, I'm sure I go on mute for a few hours on those nights because you catch the brunt of it. But it gets to a point, and I've gotten to a point where I can get over it quicker than I used to. It used to be a week-long fucking thing. I would be destroyed, for a week. Now it's more which I think we're going to turn to a bit, the cool down period.
Yes, the cooling down. Yes.
How
angry we are on a Wednesday, but it's gone by Tuesday.
Exactly. Where most of our bits on the show come from something that pisses me or Andy off.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time we get around to Tuesday, is it really that important?
Half my list is stuff that pissed me off at one point.
Exactly.
On my list is people who watch The Masked Singer.
I don't remember what you never. I was you just send texts, and I'm like, oh, he's pissed.
People who watch The Masked Singer are on our list. They've been there for 6 months because I don't understand who the fuck they are.
Infomercials, 7 months.
Infomercials is a long segment. We'll get to that one someday.
We should. But yeah, it became less. The next day, it was less angry, and I was still just disappointed. And then the continuation, even up to yesterday, I'm just like, oh, okay, so he's just done. That's what you're saying. You're just done. You don't want and that's fine if you don't want to play in this sandbox. That's fucking cool. Again, I've honestly never met Jump, but I've spoken positively about him every chance I've gotten.
What I get from certain people, and I think he might be one of them, is this passive aggressive little ways of needling, and I think he's upset because he's not allowed to do beefs at Ferg Fest.
This is the wrong way to take that out.
Oh, I agree. And I think there's multiple people doing the same thing in the same sandbox right now.
You want to call him out or no?
No, okay. They don't deserve it.
Right.
But I've noticed more than just JumpTown posting about it.
Sure.
Because people get passive aggressive and start just doing little things. I can name 2 people right now off the top of my head have done little things recently that I know were directed at me and you. Me mostly, you somewhat. That are like, okay, you're pissed off at me.
Yep.
So you're going to do this and try to trigger me. Okay, I understand. Understood. It's called passive aggressive, and you're being a little bitch.
In that case, they're right in Scott's wheelhouse. He is a passive aggressive cunt and a half.
Now I'm petty as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm not passive aggressive about it. I'm petty and I'm loud about it.
Right.
You piss me off, it's on. I don't write a bad review or say something sucks or say someone's awesome because I'm mad at me.
Here's the funny thing. I'm a passive aggressive teaser because everything I do on social media is driving to whatever creatively I'm doing, whether that's the movie or the show or whatever. So if I'm going to tease something, it's going to get paid off. I mean, remember when they fucking dumped all the YouTube content, and I went on a pretty passive-aggressive fucking rant on Facebook because we were a couple days away from doing a show, and we gained 3 sponsors out of it.
Exactly.
And then we came on this show because it's, again, we talk a lot, and, again, the Vince McMahon stuff's coming up, so we talk a lot about this being pro wrestling. You hold the good stuff till the pay-per-view when you're getting paid. This every week is our fucking pay-per-view. We're getting paid to do this fucking show. Why am I going to give away the show content on a Facebook post when I can passive-aggressively tease it and push you to Tuesday?
Yeah, exactly. See you next Tuesday.
Here's a text to Andy with a pin. Here's what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, full send.
Yep.
And let the comments find their own resolution until Tuesday.
Exactly. But you know what, though? So now we're calling JumpTown FREDO, right? Is he now FREDO?
JumpTown is fucking FREDO. FREDO was the retarded brother that eventually Michael knew he had to take out.
Yeah.
That's it. He's done.
See.
Unfortunately, it's almost heartbreaking to me because, like, again, I've never met the kid in person, but I was looking forward to meeting him, and now I'm not.
I've met him many times, and I'm a fan.
I know you.
But again, uncool.
We've talked about how much of fans we are. You in a much more personal manner, but I've always been a fan of him. He was one of the few fucking beef reviewers I would turn the volume up for on fucking Facebook.
There's only a handful of those people in the world right now that I'll listen to the sound on.
Exactly. He was one of them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I listened to that fucking review.
The problem with him, the best part about him was the mispronunciation. I'm gonna miss those. Because he did retire as the MVB, even though he reviews more now than ever.
It's fucking hilarious. But yeah,
he's a zoo creature.
Yeah, Adam Jump, you broke my heart.
He's got a fucking lifetime membership to the zoo.
Yep. And it's it's kind of like that line in Casino where he's firing the good old boy because of the fucking slot machine thing. It's like he either knew what he was doing or he's too fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Either way, he's out.
My dad used to have a saying. He would say to my uncle was a fuck up. We've talked to him before. Drunkle Ralph.
Drunkle Ralph, yeah.
And Drunkle Ralph was an idiot. And my father would say, either you're really fucking stupid or you're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Either way, you're incorrect. You're fucking wrong. So well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Adam JumpTown.
It's been real. Hey, you know what? You and Donnie got that new show. Have at it.
God bless.
Listen to it. Food truck talk, love it.
The digital formatting looks familiar. I think I might have given him that one too.
Oh, nice. I definitely. Yeah, no, it did. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Donnie texted me 6 months ago. How do you do your show? And I told him exactly how to do the show. And the show looks exactly like our fucking show. Yeah. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, Donnie's good people.
Donnie's great fucking people.
Donnie's the man.
Honestly, I believe deep down they're both great fucking people. I think Jump is a great fucking person. I've never met the man, but he's just going about this shit the wrong fucking way. Yep. Get Scott a golf membership and he'll film you making tacos. Period.
Yeah, give him a free social membership. Buy him a social membership. He'll come and film me. Yep. It's like $40 a year. It's like a fucking out club.
Otherwise, you're going to be on fucking Instagram with Steve and the Guido fucking putting their pinkies up at you, fucking talking about where's the gabagool in this fucking taco.
Oh, can you imagine if those two fucking?
Of course I can, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Now that we've done this, that's exactly what's going to happen because we've seen it happen before.
It's true.
All of a sudden, that other guy who runs that other group started showing up in the background of their fucking videos for a minute.
What happened? Whatever happened to Steve being that chick? Donna from Dorchester.
Oh, they deleted that hard and quick.
Wait, hold on. Donna from Dorchester never happened because I have a screenshot.
We have the screenshot of the promotion for Donna from Dorchester, but Donna from Dorchester never. I was up early that morning to fucking try to watch that shit.
I wish we could see Donna from Dorchester because Steven Drag would be.
The fact that they teased it makes me feel it. It was a professional call.
You think that maybe someone named Scott said no?
Might not be the best look, pal.
Yeah, you think, Mike? Nowadays,
I can only think.
This climate.
I can only think. I can only assume. And you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me. Well, you're already an ass, and I'm one too. So here we are, assuming.
So speaking of really, really powerful influencers, like associating yourself with the best of the best.
Like we do.
I don't do Guido from Boston or Donna from Dorchester videos. I don't get involved in pizza reviews on the third slice.
No.
What I do is I pick and choose.
You got one character, and you're still kind of working on perfecting him.
That's okay. I don't need a character. I am who I am.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who I am. Fuck you. I'm this asshole 24 hours a day. Sometimes
you
I
take
swear
Andy and kind of turn him up a bit.
I go from Andrew to Andy very quickly.
Very quickly, yeah.
And that morning, Andy was in full force. But I get reached out to all the time to fucking do stupid shit with people.
You're very in demand.
I say no. You want to tag me in your video? Add me as a collaborator? Send me the video first. I'll make the decision.
Sure.
But when I get reached out to by a very hot a page that really keeps the quality high, like purely Boston.
What are they, like almost 300K followers?
About to be
300K,
yeah, because they were at 250 till I showed up, and now it's like 300 now.
There you go, collab.
That's okay. When I watch a lot of their stuff because I've been following them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that I didn't realize one of the head guys was part of the beef group and plays in the golf tournament, whatever.
I mean, everybody's part of the beef group. The golf tournament's hilarious. You have so many sneaky fucking golf tournament members.
Yeah, we do. It's really how many people show up at that fucking place.
It's fucking hilarious. Like, I'm still floored. Larry Sagisi was at your fucking golf tournament.
Yeah, he was. He's helped my brother. So my brother's GoFundMe we talked about. Yeah. Sagisi's involved in that.
Good.
He's doing. So my brother is having some company from like somewhere else, somewhere far away, helping him. Like they're donating their stuff, but they don't have equipment. Right. Sagisi's giving them the equipment to use.
See, again, Larry's one of those guys that understands loyalty. Larry's he's a good shit.
My brother's telling me, he's like, yeah, this guy just showed up at my house one day.
Yeah.
Saw my news story. Larry Sagisi. I went, I know that fucking name. Yep. And I went on Facebook and looked up, like, that's the fucking guy from the golf tournament. That lunatic driving the fucking car.
The lunatic with the fucking chili in the back of the Cadillac. The beans.
Yeah, that's right. They went everywhere.
He stole all the beans, spilled the whole back seat of his Cadillac in beans.
Just came in sideways to talk to you and beans everywhere.
Didn't give a shit.
And then I saw him the next day at my wife's uncle's fundraiser. Just fucking Sagisi's here again.
The guy. He fucking coached me in wrestling in high school. That's how I knew him.
That guy was fucking great. So
fucking legend.
Yeah, the purely Boston guys. I talked to them for 5 minutes, and I felt very good about what they were going to come up with. It felt very professional. Like these guys take shit seriously.
Yeah.
And I don't get that vibe from a lot of people.
Sure.
A lot of folks don't take things very seriously.
Right.
Like Donna from Dorchester.
It's so hack. His shit's so fucking hack, dude.
So yeah, we went to the butcher. We filmed the thing. Came out fucking phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I couldn't be happier. We did have a bit of a discussion though. Me and the boys from that page, they wanted to keep it under 90 seconds.
Yeah. So you sent me was it 2.5 minute video?
Yeah.
Rumor has it there's a 5-minute video at the least. But you were saying that they had to get it down to 90 seconds. Now, I've gone through this same argument a number of times in my professional life where I feel that, there's enough gold in the longer version to justify cutting something else over here or there or whatever. And usually I lose the fight, much like you did. Then, was it today or yesterday? It was 2 days ago, the 90-second one dropped, right?
No, it never dropped. There's no 90-second one.
That thing is 2.5 minutes?
No, it's 2:08.
It fucking flies, dude. Okay, they cut it, but I was about to say it fucking flies. Like it works in its current incarnation, the one that they posted.
Yes.
It really works really well. And all they did was take about 82 fucks out of the video.
And they sped up a couple of steps.
You have fucking Tourette's, motherfucker.
Listen, I'm 44 years old and I've been diagnosed with Tourette's and ADHD this year.
Both by Dr.
And I'm not
Mike.
sure I feel about it. I'm not sure I feel about that.
Here's the thing, and knowing you, I know exactly what's happening here. So you, as we've talked about on the show, have like crippling anxiety at times. You don't like being in public with people. It actually bothers you on a clinical level where you have pills for it.
I do. I take clonazepam if I need to.
So I'm assuming there was at least one pill had that morning. Just because you knew what was about to happen.
No, I didn't.
Really?
You know why? I don't like to do that with
because you knew you were going to drink.
I'm going to drink. Yeah, that's a non-drinking medication. So I had to fucking buckle up, buckaroo, and not puke.
So the next thing was, as I told you, the word fuck is your anxiety defense mechanism vocalizing itself.
It's the adverb I choose to use most.
So while Andy is screaming on the inside because he has to talk to people, he has to be a personality now in front of a camera, and you gotta go. That camera goes on. You can't sit there and be fucking weird and awkward. You just gotta fucking go, as you now know. Oh, a poet didn't know it. Oh. And drink. The fuck became that defense. And holy shit, you said it every other word. Every other word. It was fuck Doug, fucking fuck. You just kept. I can't even do it. It's difficult to actually do what you did. That's how I know it was a mental tick coming out.
It must have just been my nervous energy because
fuck Doug, fuck the fuck bouncer, fuck. It was fuck. Especially the one you sent me because the longer version,
241, yeah.
You said fuck so many times in the first 10 seconds. Like you were pacing at about 3 fucks per second.
Yeah.
Per second.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good.
It takes talent. That's a skill that most don't have.
Or just a real mental defect.
So I'm going to tell you, I'll give you my whole morning, okay?
Sure.
Okay. I couldn't take a pill. Mm-hmm. I take a little fucking half of a 0.5. I don't take much. It settles me.
Just to get the edge off.
It takes me from an 11 to a 7. Right. Because I'm an 11 when I wake up. So I couldn't have a pill. I drove to the area, where the butcher is, and I met the kid I found in line for coffee.
Yep.
Not to take the magic away that my friend Tyler that I took from line.
With the hat.
Coffee.
It was a good bit.
Yeah, we had coffee before that. We went to we actually went to Kathmandu.
In the back of my head, I was like, "Fuck! I should have done that bit. Like you should have found me in line. That would have been fucking hilarious."
It was going to be Dan Bob originally, but he couldn't make the appearance.
It's like of course, it's a great fucking bit.
Yeah, Tyler just wanted to have a beef. I'm like, no, let's do this. Let's do something here. So I was mentally fucked from the time I got to downtown Danvers, having my coffee, talking to Tyler. Yeah. Mentally, I was a puddle.
Yeah.
Inside, quietly a puddle.
Yeah.
And the second that camera was put on me, the puddle went away.
Well, you blacked out.
No, I remember all of it. I was ready.
In the moment. You can remember it. Trust me. I know what this feeling's like. I've done it. In the moment, you black out and your subconscious takes over and that's just your creative subconscious coming through. Trust me. I know this exercise. It happens.
Yeah, no, that makes the
You're fully conscious. You remember everything, but in the moment, it's just getting to the next fucking thing. I
have to be fully on at that point, and I have no control. Like I said, I have no control over it. The only time I can say that's happened other than this was when I did the Be a Man show a couple of years ago on stage, and I hosted it, and I went full fucking Ferg.
Oh, and you took your ass out in that one.
Yeah, I mooned the crowd. It's
took
fine.
Your pants down in that one, for fuck's sake.
Well, they wanted it.
Of course they did. Everybody wants that Hank Hill ass fucking hanging out.
They have not invited me back because Phil was not able to talk.
Well, he still can't.
He was heading to the zoo, and I was fucking going to Flavortown.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm out there screaming at Ronnie Deutsch, and Phil's going, "Oh, that's pretty fast. It's pretty
fast.
Yeah, man."
Keep going. You're going down the line bumping fists.
So I'm going online, bumping fists, snagging guys. How's my man and people snagging guys, backdooring it, fucking telling someone to fuck off.
It's hilarious. The funny thing is, I've done this with Andy without a camera, and that's exactly what happens. He walks in the back door. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Warren. Go fuck yourself. Whatever his name is.
Yeah. Tony.
I love that she was the woman. What's her name? Was wearing the Senior Pizza shirt still.
Yes, she was. Yes, Lee was wearing the Senior Pizza shirt. Yes, she was.
What's her name?
Lee. No, it was they filmed a lot, and I think I've learned something.
Yeah.
Just film everything.
Well, it's
and edit and post.
100%. I mean,
see, I try to film things and get them right. No, just film it all.
Well, that's the thing that people don't understand, how much actual work goes into shit like this. And it sounds stupid because it's a 2-minute fucking Instagram video or whatever. But like when we would go and, put together a 3-minute segment for the TV show, we could be there anywhere from, 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
You got to film stuff, man. And sometimes you got to film it again and again. And God forbid people are talking, and now you got to do multiple takes on that shit. And
yep.
Interviews are what they are, and inexperienced models being in camera are fucking a disaster. Sometimes you can do 27 takes for them to say 3 fucking words. But I digress. Keep going. This is about you. This is about you. Sorry.
Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about me puking?
No, we've never talked about you puked.
The beer chug.
It looked long for you.
I hadn't eaten yet that day. That was pre-beef. Empty stomach.
Was it pre-line? Like, did you go in?
No,
did you go in, do your? Because I know they do shots on Saturdays.
No, I missed that because they started early.
So
because of the rain.
So did you do the line and then the beer? Is that the order?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So we did the order you see it is the order we did it. We
Okay.
did the line, the beer, the back door, sat down. Although the beer came before the beef,
right?
And that was a nervous energy thing too. Also, I'm being a little on.
Again, nobody's going to notice it, but I know you. It's like watching you chug that beer. I'm like, he's going real fucking slow. What the hell's happening here?
Because I hadn't eaten yet that day.
And you were nervous as shit.
Yep. So I chugged it, and I'm sitting there, and sometimes chugs bite back.
Sure.
I'm going to say 1 in 20 of my chugs don't stay down.
And it looked to be a thicker beer. It wasn't like a smooth, watery beer.
Nope. And then I'm sitting there in my seat. I could feel it bubbling.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
And a little came out, but nothing like noticeable. And now I'm like, fuck, there's people everywhere around. So I I hustle to the bathroom, walk in, throw the beer up into the toilet. Toilet won't flush.
Oh no!
Not that I didn't clog it. It was just fucking liquid, just the beer that came up. Toilet broke.
You broke the toilet.
I didn't break it. The toilet was broken. I fucking threw up liquid. I basically pissed in the toilet from my mouth. I mouth pissed in the toilet, and it didn't flush.
How was this not on the public bathroom reviews page?
We don't talk about everything. Some things are private.
You fucking broke the toilet at Modern Butcher.
It was fucking hysterical.
You fucking disaster. Holy shit.
It's just I'm standing there after I wipe my mouth, wash my hands. And I'm looking at the toilet, and I had one of those this is a sitcom moments. This can't be real life. How am I dealing with? How is this happening? How did I just puke up my fucking beer in the Modern Butcher bathroom and not be able to flush it down? So now the person walks in, probably thinks I shit myself because it's all brown water in there, diarrhea.
I mean,
broke the toilet.
Thank God you had it pre-beef.
Yeah, but I can puke and rally. I was all set after that.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So that was interesting. Another kid called me out in line.
Yeah.
Well, he was pissed off that I get free beefs and get skip lines. I go, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Was that also the kid wearing the fucking sweatshirt that he bought from
No,
you?
that was that kid. Yeah, he was cool. That kid was funny. I just out of nowhere, what the fuck? It's got my fucking hoodie on. What a legend.
It's fucking good. What do you expect, though? I mean, come on.
I know that hoodie's so fucking good. And
first of all, the hoodie's so fucking good, but also it's like you created a culture that literally is the reason for that line.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, I'm not to take fault.
Let's be honest.
The fact that beef's that good, yes, but yeah,
but the beef is that good because of the culture demands it.
It's true because remember in the beginning they weren't good.
I mean, beefs were beefs. They were fucking like you've talked about, the group has talked about in reviews. It's like 2 a.m. Bill and Bob's. That's what North Shore roast beefs was.
Mm-hmm.
It was
It
was not high quality shit. It wasn't like the fucking gourmet reviews that you're getting now. It's like nobody gave a shit. A fucking 9 was like if you didn't get punched in the mouth at the end of the night.
It's true.
Who gave a shit what it tasted like? You were shit faced.
Well, think about like now how much waste goes into it because of the pink requirement.
Right.
Now they're upgrading every fucking bun, onion roll. They're hiring fucking special bakers.
Have you heard Bella's has a new onion roll?
Inside Pool, I heard someone else snagged an onion roll.
Oh yeah?
And and didn't last too long.
What happened?
Someone called exclusive rights to it.
Proprietary rolls.
They said they're mine.
Roast beef sandwiches.
I asked you to make these.
This is a glorious time to be alive, man.
I asked you to make these for me. They're for me and me alone, is what I heard.
Oh no, I understand that 100%. But it's
there was one
think
place.
About it though. Think about because you and I grew up in the same area at the same era at the same time. The beefs were the beefs. You know, it's like they were what they were. Now we have proprietary onion rolls. Are you fucking kidding me? What a wonderful time to be alive.
Exclusive to Bella's.
Good.
No one else can have them, even though someone did have them for a minute. And if you could search post on Instagram and see that roll on someone else's sandwich.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It did not last.
But here's the thing. I totally respect Harry for that. He absolutely should.
Yeah, it's his idea.
It's his idea. It's his fucking role, as it should be. As it fucking should be.
So one of the things that makes I was talking about this the other day with some people, probably the mod chat.
Yeah.
About every like you can't really improve upon Modern Butcher's beef itself. They've done it. It's the best. The sauce is the sauce, mayo's mayo. So I think they're using some crazy bun grilling thing instead of butter or oil.
Who's that?
I
was looking at
I think it's Modern. I think they're using beef tallow on their buns, and I have no proof.
Beef tallow.
That is my thought. They're using because I try not to know things like that because I have a blabbermouth.
You would absolutely say it right now. You're the worst at keeping secrets.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, but I'm guessing because I know they don't use butter.
Well, I don't know because. We talked about it at length when we were sitting there eating the fucking sandwich. There's something about that crispness. There's that ring around the edge of the fucking roll. It's one of the sexiest pieces of fucking bread I've ever had in my life.
Our boy Tony trying to throw us out is the bun guy.
Oh.
He does a fine job on the buns. He's not much for a hospitality guy, but a fine job on the buns.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
The guy that when we were sitting there, he tried to get rid of us.
Yeah. Well, we were drinking a lot of beers that day.
You know what I felt bad about, though, in the video? My fuck you, Tony. And then they show the dude doing the fucking
They didn't show the right guy.
It ain't Tony.
It ain't Tony.
That poor guy caught shrapnel for no reason. That guy's awesome.
That guy's a fucking
never
legend.
Say fuck you to him. The guy was a G. You know what? Too was funny. They didn't cut out something that bothered me in the video. At one point, there's a guy trimming a tenderloin.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
No, I get it, but
I sent them footage from Lisa and Warren prepping.
Yeah,
they sent him like use that instead of fucking.
Well, that's the tough part. I mean, if you're going to go in and you're going to film it, you want to own the footage. It's your fucking footage. So if you're going to, it is what it is. You know, the
amount of fucking. Lisa was funny. She just texted me last night about it. She's like, we really do give a fuck. I said, I know. And you sent him the crying emojis. I'm like, I know. That's why I said you give a fuck because I know you do. I know they care so much. It's like, why would? Yeah, it's like, of course, that's their whole life. Is this? Their small businesses.
It's an amazing experience to watch in person. It's something that, like, if you like, let alone love this fucking sandwich, you have to do it. Just
get 2 seats at the bar and sit there for an hour and
drink
beer and watch.
And drink beer and watch Lisa and Warren put together these fucking sandwiches like a goddamn machine, and everyone comes out absolutely the same, absolutely perfect. Like the pictures. Here's the thing, you can go there with me, with Pearly Boston or whoever, and those are what they are. Then go to the fucking group and just search Modern Butcher, and the pictures look exactly the fucking same.
Exactly.
We don't get special beefs. You don't get special beefs. I put myself in with you, but you don't get special beefs. They come out. That's the beef they're serving to every motherfucker. Every Mo and Joe that walks through that place gets a beef that looks and tastes exactly the fucking same. It's amazing, and it's a fucking 10 all day. There's a reason they are consistently the top rated fucking beef on your page.
Yeah. The only thing I get as a privilege is walking by that line.
Yeah.
I don't get a special beef. I get the same beef as everybody else, like you said.
Yeah.
So the guy who was filming most things is guy Brian.
I'll be honest, when we were there and I thought it was hilarious when Lisa goes, so how do you want? I'm like, fucking 3-way. What are you kidding me? It's like you know exactly how we want this fucking beef. What are you fucking
lettuce, tomato, pickle.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some marinara. Oh,
you got any gabagool?
You got any prosciutto or moats for that fucking thing?
A little prosciutto, eh?
Put a little moats instead of the American cheese. Go ahead.
Oh God, fucking gross.
Gross.
So the dude Brian who was filming, Brian Daly.
Mm-hmm.
He had the cool camera, that not the phone camera, like the actual professional camera.
Yeah.
Kind of had a fisheye lens on. He was going getting some B-roll shit.
There was some really creative shots in that thing. I'm not gonna
lie.
Like my creative brain. I watched it multiple fucking times. I'm like, they're really good at this shit.
No, he's a talented motherfucker. The two of them, John and Brian, are both awesome at this. Yeah. I'm very happy to have linked up with them. He was saying he's back there watching Lisa, and she's discarding anything that didn't look right. Like even something had a touch of brown, or any. She's going through the beef, and because Warren slices,
touch of gray. Oh.
So Warren slices, and then puts in a cup, and she assembles, and she's like quality control, like it's like every single little fucking speck of beef matters.
Well, again, it's a machine. Like he's going through his steps. He's got he's slicing, and yes, she is now quality and assembly, and it's it's amazing to watch, man. It's amazing.
It really,
amazing to fucking watch.
It's a floor show that if you're interested in this sandwich, it's something to say.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's the reason I'm coming early for fucking Fergfest.
Yeah. And then you got the dog guy, half drunk,
fucking drunk Doug,
fucking big Doug.
I've had a few. You bet your ass you have, pal.
10:45 a.m. I've had a few. Fucking legend.
Fucking legend.
He's the fucking man.
He's a fucking bouncer. Shit.
He is. I was funny. I'm watching. I'm like, look at the size of this guy. I looked at him like, fuck, I'm bigger than this guy.
So Sunday through Friday, what the fuck does Doug do?
Oh, I think he works. He actually works there.
That's what I mean. Things. But what does he do? Because you don't need a bouncer on any other.
No. He does the stuff they do there. Like when my kid worked there for a while, they do stuff.
Oh,
they prep. They fucking slice. They cook.
There. Like everybody just kind of works there and does their own thing.
I don't know what butcher shops do. I can tell there's a few butchers in there, and they're the ones slicing meat. I don't know what goes on in that place.
That's the funny thing. I just know them being an actual butcher shop. It's like it's not just the beefs. It's like they're quality throughout. Like you can my stepdad. He was actually the one that dropped me off that day, and he was like he walked by. He wasn't gonna fuck around with the line or any of that shit. But I showed him pictures and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna go get fucking food there. We're gonna go get some meats and sausages and stuff like that." Because it's like. They're not just Saturday beefs. They're legit. They're legit all fucking week.
What people don't get is the fact they do Saturday only beefs. It's not about.
That's fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
No. Grimace chiming in. Nice mixed shirts. Looks like mustard and relish. Fucking cunt. He fucking nailed us.
Such an asshole. Do you know he wears ripped black jeans that are tight and boots over the fucking cuff.
If mustard and relish came in maternity extra fat belly, you fucking twat.
He really is an asshole, but I like him.
Love it.
I do enjoy him. Worst golfer I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's going to be a sad day when he mentions Wicked Bisons and Beef Group.
It'll be
dead to me, cunt.
I was watching Mick Wicked Bites with Steve McDamato.
Oh my God. Fucking
Mick Steve.
Fucking good. So fucking good.
Mick Scott. Oh God, that'd be great.
What else we got for this segment here before we jump to ads?
I mean, we can jump to ads. I mean, I have Tourette's. Beefs were great. We've covered it.
You really do have Tourette's. Holy shit. I can't wait for more. What is it called? Big Beefin' with Andy Ferg?
Big Beefin', yeah. Next one will be at Bella's.
Big Beefin' with Andy Ferg.
I think the plan is Bella's.
Your boy is a fucking host, kid.
Bella's, Bill and Bob's. Mm-hmm. That'll be a late night one. I want to do Zeno's so bad because Alani hates being on camera.
We got to get you down here, man. Fucking Boston Beefs, man. We got to get you down here.
I mean, listen, if we can get sponsored, we'll fucking do it.
Get fucking down here. That'd be a hoot. That'd be a fucking
hoot.
You know
who on that one. You know who in that one, huh?
Absolutely.
You get Heidi. My girl Heidi to be in that one, huh?
It'd be fucking hilarious.
She'll be up here in June.
Oh, of course she was. I mean,
she's fake, but she'll be up here.
You know, we're gonna have the Heidi hologram.
Yeah, the Heidigram.
The Heidigram.
Heidai. Heidi.
Oh my God! What? I don't have a good segue for him. I don't have a good sexy segue for him.
Oh, speaking of, let's workshop this though.
All right, quick. You know, if you're smearing mustard and relish on your pregnant wife's maternity fucking belly, I guess. Slide into Gary Girolamo's DMs. There you go. It's the worst one yet. But you know what? 3 years, 115 episodes. They all can't be fucking winners. Buy and refi with Gary.com is the website. Gary, a Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage, and at Buy and Refi on the gram. Andy, please go ahead.
Well, I mean, listen, Mike, as you know, rates are kind of high. Like the quality we're trying to keep, they're kind of high.
I'm going to let you take this one for a minute.
But, well, go pass. So, Gary Girolamo Group can't get you a better rate. What he can get you is the best service you'll ever have. He's like a girl with soft hands that's going to jerk you off. It's going to be so pleasurable. You're going to love every second of it, never want it to end. And that's what Gary Girolamo Group can provide you as far as service. They have a great crew. Again, the rates are what they are. So what you got to do right now is you're going to find a house you love. You're going to marry that house, and you're going to fuck the rate. So you're gonna pay a little less for the house because the rates are high, but the rates are coming down. It's an election year. Mm-hmm. They always come down in election years. Gas prices and interest rates, they be dropping. Buy now, fuck the house, because the spring's right around the corner, Mike.
Spring is right around the corner. Yes, it is.
People are going to be buying house around here. We have a season for home ownership and home buying. And spring to fall is the fucking season.
Yeah.
And Gary Girolamo is the guy you want to talk to.
If you're going to be buying a house, you got to talk to Gary one way or another.
I mean, listen, he's the best.
He really is.
Literally,
literally, he's rated. He's got awards. Holy shit! Almost lost all the fucking beers. Yeah, just a fucking bouncy knee. Too much coffee today. But yeah, no, he's rated. He is the best of the fucking best. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Buy and refi with Gary.com is the website again, and at Buy and Refi on the gram. Ben Franklin Print Company. Ben Franklin.
Greatness.
Yeah, exactly. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website. Thank you again to Joe for the fine T-shirts he sent me. Got a couple of fucking sunglasses too. Look at these fuckers. Yeah, look at these.
Oh yeah, put it on, Scott Zola.
Look at these fucking. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the sunglasses, we got the T-shirts, we got stickers, all Ben Franklin, so I can finally promote the fucking sponsor on the show. Thank you, Joe. And Joe is located in Middleton. I can't see. I can't see through these fucking things. 177 North Main Street in Middleton. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website, and at BenFranklin_PrintCo is the gram. If you mention F-Buddies, you get 10% off your next order. And he's also in the e-commerce business. So if you got a website with some merch that you want to fucking sell, Joe is your guy. And speaking of, Joe is your guy, Andy, now.
So right now I'm experimenting with, because I'm a control freak, having Joe take over my merch store. So we have 2 products right now available on Joe's site.
Yep.
We have a new shirt that says "We'll fuck for a North Shore beef."
Pretty graphic.
Yep. There's no star. The fuck is the fuck.
It is really aggressive.
It's aggressive. And again, sure, if you want to wear that shirt, it's there. He also, the best part about this is when I do this stuff, I order T-shirts or hoodies or long sleeves, and I don't offer everything. It's a pain in the ass for me to offer everything and to keep tracks of pain. If Joe picks a logo, you pick the product you want it on.
Right.
So if you want a hoodie, a long sleeve, a tee, a tank, whatever you want, he'll put it on there for you as part of the order.
Yep.
And also, he's got the beef hoodie I wore in the Purely Boston
beef socks
review. The beef socks hoodie I wore in the Purely Boston review is available.
So this test market shop for you is it's basically like it's a short run. There's actually a countdown on the website: 13 days, 16 hours, 4 minutes, and counting.
So it's 2 weeks. You get to order, and after 2 weeks, the store's closed, and he prints.
Yeah. Store will be open
cool.
Basically from today through, as Andy said, February 13th. You don't place an order in this time frame. You'll just have to wait for the next campaign to start. All orders received during this time we produced in a one batch around February 20th, and we shipped out around the 21st. Please be patient. It's the Will Fuck for a North Shore Beef or the Beef Socks hoodie as well. So thank you to Joe and thank you to Ben Franklin Print Company.
It's going to be kind of cool if I can just stop having to worry about shipping shit.
Yeah, that'll take a lot of stress off you.
Yeah, I mean, I want to make cool shit. I just don't want to deal with shipping shit. Although I'm going to miss the purple bags.
Maybe Joe can get purple bags.
I have a couple left. I can get Joe some.
Fuck, he's got purple sunglasses. What the fuck, man?
Well, we'll get him purple bags. Purple bags are required for the beef stuff.
There you go. Twisted Fate Brewing. 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers. Behind the Guitar Center, in front of the Walmart. TwistedFateBrewing.com is the website. Click on Find Our Beer to find out where Twisted Fate is being poured in your local bars and what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate beers, kid. At Twisted Fate Brewing on Instagram for their weekly tap room hours. This week they are closed through Wednesday, Thursday 3 to 8, Friday 2 to 8, Saturday 12 to 8, Sunday Sunday is 12 to 6. Go to at Twisted Fate Brewing and read for yourself. There's also a Girl Scout cookie sale happening Saturday at Twisted Fate Brewing and a comedy show coming up. Where the fuck is the time? February 23rd, 8 p.m. and doors at 7 at Twisted Fate Brewing. It's benefiting the Walk to Cure Arthritis. So at Twisted Fate Brewing on the gram. Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Anthony'sTewksbury.com is the website to order online and pick up your gift cards to Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. Their Instagram at ARB Tewksbury. They are phenomenal. They got this. I don't know what this is. It's a Wagyu chopped cheese melt fucking reel that they just posted. It looks
phenomenal.
It looks stupid good. Like, I honestly, the biggest thing I miss about living up there is the fucking food, especially being the show that we do.
Hey, I just got a text about the Facebook feed. We all good?
I believe so. What's up?
Okay. Billy said, is the Facebook feed down?
No.
It appears to be okay. I don't know.
It's good on my end.
All right. Mike says it's okay. I don't know.
Fredo jumped in. We don't know, but we do. Good.
Okay, so Fredo's there, so we're good.
You're a little fucking late, pal.
He'll listen someday when he's cooking tacos.
Yeah, sure. He'll mispronounce my fucking name. Anyway, moving on.
Call you Wendt.
Yeah, moving on.
Well, before we move, are we done with ads real quick? Mm-hmm. So, Twisted Fate. Can we talk about the beer?
Please.
Twisted Fate is brewing the beer collab with me and Mo. It's called what is it?
Nighthawk and Dragon.
Nighthawk and Dragon. We workshopped so many names, I lost track.
Yeah,
it was going to be a lot of things. Nighthawk and Dragon was the end result. It's a Step Brothers reference if you don't know.
Yep.
We took that picture. It is a zoo city picture. I mean, it is fucking all zoo. It's going to be an IPA. And it drops on February 15th. And we're having a party.
At Twisted Fate Brewing.
At Twisted Fate Brewing. And the Donnelly food truck is booked.
Fantastic.
So hopefully not Adam. He's mad at me.
It's such a good fucking picture.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's so good.
Yep.
I had to check if you fucking owned the fucking sweater vest or if you bought it. God bless you. You bought it.
I had to buy it. Yeah, no choice. Mo bought one on the way there.
What, he stop at fucking Sears?
Macy's, yeah. I don't think he ever thought it was going to happen. I think he was like, this is bullshit.
This is bullshit. I'm just going drinking with Andy. This isn't actually going to happen.
Oh, no, we
it's gonna. And
we did it.
God, I hope this fucking thing goes into liquor stores so people have to walk by and go, what the fuck is that?
Why are those two Down syndrome fellows on a beer can? What's his benefit? North Shore Arc?
Holy shit, you should have.
We should have given it the money to the Arc. It'd be great. Dave, 5% of the proceeds, North Shore Arc.
Holy shit.
So speaking of that too, so Patty Kelly's reached out to me last night. They want to do something. I don't know what exactly.
I don't think they know exactly at the moment.
I feel like it's a promotion. It could be a sponsorship. I don't know. But they want to sell the beer in Patty Kelly's and give away a gift card. I got to talk to Adam about it and figure it out. Cool. I think it's probably going to be a gift card to the Stone Zoo.
Holy shit, that would be so fucking good.
Be so hysterical. So yeah, I'm excited. Again, Dave's the fucking man. I love him. He's got the beer for me this Thursday to try before it drops next week.
That's so fucking good.
I just realized something. My wife's birthday's like a week away.
All right.
What the fuck? I gotta deal with that. It's next Wednesday. It's upsetting.
What does that mean?
I gotta deal with fucking a restaurant reservation. I'm gonna miss bowling. What are we doing?
I mean, you could go my route. I'm having fun.
I could not get caught having quads.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Because I didn't tell you this.
Let's just fucking go.
All right, fine. All right. So my wife is sick. She's got, I don't know, the flu probably, maybe a sinus infection. She's a little ill.
Sure.
I got us ramen delivered to our house on pho.
Pho?
The Vietnamese pho.
Pho?
Pho. It's pho. Pho's what idiots say. It's pho.
Right. Okay.
I can't have soup for dinner. Soup's not dinner. Soup's an appetizer. So I ate my pho, knowing full well when she goes to bed at like 8 o'clock, second dinner is showing up.
Right.
I get the text, my kid's got a 2-hour delay for school the next day. It's snowing. I'm like, motherfucker, this just delayed my fucking plans. Because she'll wrap me out quick.
Yep.
Eventually, I check. Everyone's asleep. Open up the old McDonald's app.
Yep.
So I'm hungry. And I'm going to order. And I get some free stuff coming from McDonald's. I get rewards.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
I don't normally use the app because every time I do, it fucks me on the delivery.
Well, you live on the highway.
Yes, they can't find the highway. So I'm tracking this motherfucker as he drives around my house, around my street, every street near me. He's here.
You also give wildly specific instructions for these motherfuckers. It's basically like a god. Here's the thing. If I was a DoorDash driver and I got your fucking information, hard skip. Hard skip. I don't care how much you're tipping.
And so you wouldn't enjoy me saying in the notes I write the real address because the fucking stupid DoorDash app or whatever app autocorrects.
Hide it under my neighbor's truck's fucking front door.
We stopped doing that. It's just behind the big white truck in the driveway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Grande fucking Blanco El Trucco. Hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
go ahead.
I'm watching the drivers zigzag around my neighborhood.
Right. Getting
close, never getting down the street. And I'm getting anxious because you know that anxiety of the DoorDash anxiety where it's like, where's the food? Where's the food? Where's the food? Then he drives back to fucking McDonald's.
And God forbid you sober up during this process. It's a fucking nightmare.
I just started drinking bourbon.
Exactly. So he drives back to
McDonald's.
I appreciate that you were texting me all these updates and I was awake and drunk as well so I could follow along.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did.
So then I get a notice your order's been delivered.
The fuck it has.
Now I'm outside. Bare feet. Wander around the neighborhood because the instructions are convoluted. Front door, side door, neighbor's steps, behind the truck, in the truck. Could be anywhere.
Did he take a picture?
No picture. That's the thing. There's the problem.
Like fucking Lebowski when they tossed the dirty undies out the car window. Just an arm and a fucking McDonald's bag out the window of a highway.
I would have appreciated that if they actually sent a fucking funny picture. No, I get orders been delivered. Like, you know what DoorDash costs around here?
More than it does down here.
$30.
Oh my God.
All in $30. And the McNuggets were free.
Shit. And this was
crazy.
on the McDonald's app.
McDonald's app.
All right. So the McDonald's app is handled through Uber Eats, which you no longer have a partnership with.
I think I still do. We don't really talk much, though.
Partnership ever.
We don't talk much. We still have something going on. So now I have to call McDonald's corporate. Oh, so I start calling the fucking number. They give you the phone number.
To the actual McDonald's, like the local one? Or
No, to the driver. I'm calling the fucking driver. Where are you, buddy?
Yeah.
He must have a fuck you button that tells me. He must have a fuck you button that tells me I can't leave a message. Because, like, sorry, you can't talk to this guy anymore. I'm like, when? So I start texting, calling, nothing. Yeah. I feel like a jilted ex-girlfriend. So I call McDonald's corporate. And I'm like, where the fuck's my food? Hammered. Fucking some Indian broads on there, baleka-lecking me.
What a sad day for the McDonald's story.
Yeah, I'm fucking trying to live my life. Eat some food. I got a double Big Mac coming. I had an extra cheese, extra mac sauce. Trying to give him a second chance.
Yeah, you got to.
Quad nuggets. Fucking living the dream here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she can't find my order because she's looking at the fucking soup I ordered earlier in the day for my wife. She's like, it says it's been delivered. I said, not the fucking soup.
Not the pho.
Not the pho, you fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot.
It's the fucking McDonald's ordered 5 fucking minutes
Where's
ago.
the trash food?
Here's the order number. Oh, she finds it. She's, oh, he couldn't find your house. I said, why does it say it's fucking delivered then? I'm outside in my bare feet walking around like an asshole. It's also snowing that night, Mike. We're in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
So she says my instructions weren't good. He couldn't find my house and gave up.
That's not a delivery, though.
Okay, hip hop.
Hip hop.
So I got my money back.
Great.
Now it's an hour. We're an hour into this saga.
Beyond the point was the money.
I should be in bed at this point. Nope. I still want fucking food.
Yeah.
So I go on the McDonald's app.
Or DoorDash.
No, so I go on DoorDash app, and I order the food. And it takes a while, but Emily finds my house.
I remember you texting Emily.
Emily called. She texted. She took some time. I got her there, though. But this dumb fuck, it's now 12:30 a.m. You're going to a house. Not an apartment, not a fucking flop house, a house. Maybe something covert, Emily. Don't aim your fucking headlights at my fucking front door and then talk on speakerphone as you approach my house.
Oh my God.
In a foreign language.
You sent me a picture of Emily. Do you have one of those ring doors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's really good. Huh? How the fuck did you get that one? All right.
Yeah, I snapped the screenshot of my ring alarm so I could keep her forever.
Usually you have it behind your car, so that's why I was confused. I'm like,
she didn't follow instructions
from his
Mike.
fucking dash cam? What the fuck is happening?
And the worst part was, I said to her on the phone, I said, Emily, don't shine the lights at the house and leave the food behind the fucking truck.
Your instructions are way too much.
I should stop tipping these fucking people.
Yeah.
This is the thing we've talked about.
Then you will get the picture of the highway.
No, do a good job and I'll tip. I should be allowed to tip after the fucking fact.
Yeah, that's a
bullshit.
That's a whole cultural thing that needs to shift, but just won't.
Like the problem is it incentivizes them to grab the order.
Well, exactly.
Oh, he tipped $7,
exactly.
So they'll actually show up.
Exactly.
Do you know? Did you ever gamble back in the day before gambling was legal, like with a bookie?
No.
Okay, you know what a vig is, though,
yes.
right? Okay, so for those who don't know, a vig is you bet 100, you owe 110 when you lose.
Yeah.
So basically, the bookies are saying you're going to break even eventually over the certain period of time. So we're taking 10% of.
For to dumb it down, it's basically bookie interest.
Yes, and it doesn't matter. Do you know that DraftKings now does a pre-vig?
Really?
You don't. If you bet 10, you win $9.30, and you only lose 10.
Interesting.
They reversed the vig. It makes no fucking sense to me, but I digress.
You did get the double Big Mac.
I did.
You've done it twice now, right?
I've had 2. I try to have 3. I got to try and make it perfect.
And you got McDonald's attention also.
So I got the double Big Mac to try for the second time. Mm-hmm. You know, research.
Yep.
and decided to do a video review of the Double Big Mac for the gram.
Yep.
And all they did was add up 2 patties. They didn't increase the cheese or the sauce.
I'm so upset with the Double Big Mac. It's one like the here's the thing. The sauce that sucks. The one sad piece of cheese at the bottom of this pile of shit is the worst.
Yes.
It's the fucking worst. If you're gonna double, you double all of it.
Yes.
It's not a double Big Mac if you don't fucking double up everything.
When I get a quad, I smash the extra cheese button because they do the same
Extra
thing.
cheese, extra onions, fucking oh yeah, all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, McDonald's responded to your Instagram. Andy, your order should come exactly as you expected. DM us your contact info, app email address, restaurant location, and date and time of your visit. Did you reach out to McDonald's?
Negative, Michael. I'm not a rat. I'll bitch. I'm not getting some poor fucking guy fired because he didn't. He did what he was told at his job. Whoever decided to make this sandwich that way is a fucking asshole.
Here's the thing. In the history of McDonald's, the sandwich you get is never the sandwich you see in the picture that you order. Never. Not one time. Not once.
Do you think the person who watched my video that controls McDonald's blue checkmark Instagram thinks I have Tourette's?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Because they definitely think I have some sort of...
And the size of your head, definitely Down syndrome.
There's an ism. Yeah, there's definitely many isms. I got the tism, the fucking
it was
syndrome.
So good they let this kid take his helmet off to the review.
I got Asperger's. I got fucking asshole eyes. I got everything. It really... I'm just thinking, I'm like, they don't... What? McDonald's doesn't respond to people, but they got some fucking Make-A-Wish kid on there bitching with the Big Mac, and they're like, oh, Jesus.
It didn't come as it was supposed to.
He's only got 2 more weeks. Let's give him some free food.
Let's give him some free food. And let's fire that fucker at the fucking...
Yeah, let's fire Jose and Jose B. They fucked that sandwich up.
The Danvers McDonald's.
There's a couple in town, so I think they're okay.
You're safe.
But back to the DoorDash thing, though.
Yep.
My DoorDash did finally come.
Yep.
And I didn't get a Big Mac because I just got a couple quads. And fuck it. I went back to reorder.
Old school.
And fucking Leo wouldn't leave me alone, harassing me. I'm watching my documentary. I actually watched my whole documentary and started the second documentary as the food took so long.
And also I completely forgot about the whole documentary thing. I'm like, what are you watching? Like the N1 document. I'm like, oh fuck! I had the recall moment. Where I'm like,
yep,
we have talked about this, haven't we?
Yep, my documentary. So food comes. I'm living in my fucking best life.
I act like I don't watch Patrice O'Neal every fucking night and send you text messages.
You watch a lot of Patrice.
This motherfucker is speaking the truth.
So I eat the food. I'm fucking satisfied. Nuggets. I got nuggets too, because why not?
Yeah. Well, you get nuggets instead of fries.
Yeah, I don't do delivery fries. Take too long to get here.
Yeah.
It's cold here.
I don't mind it, but mine takes a lot quicker than yours.
So
I live in a real house, not on the highway.
Mike, you have a number.
I have a number.
You have a unit number.
They can get to me.
Don't pull this real house. You have a unit number.
They can get to me.
I've shipped you things.
I know you have.
Yeah, I don't have a unit number. I have a house.
They'll fire it out the fucking window on the highway. They can walk up to the door and be like, okay, here you go.
So it was funny. Speaking of that, is I give my address out. Again, I have a weird address.
Also, I don't mind having them knock at my door because wake me up. I'm passed out on my couch in the living room.
Yeah, no knocking. I have
ring
rules.
the bell. Wake up the fucking neighbors. It's a party.
So I have a weird address. We've been over this before. I live on a real street.
No, you do.
There are 5 houses on my street. It's a dead end. I live at the end of a dead end street. It's a really cool spot, but it's right next to the highway. In my address, my street, because back in the day, like say you lived on 114 in Peabody,
right,
which is Andover Street, and that's how the highway used to be.
Right.
128. You could pull off the highway into my driveway.
Right.
Now the highway's crazy, and there's big fences up, so they didn't change the street name though. I still live on the highway. So I give someone my address to like ship something or like whatever, and I get the fucking same look every time. Like, nice trailer, dickhead. I said, I don't live in a fucking trailer. I have 4 bedrooms, you cunt.
The seclusion is very nice until you need to get something delivered.
Do you know who has the delivery figured out? You know who can deliver to my house every time? Fucking Asians. The Asians have never failed. I want sushi in a fucking Mai Tai. Boom, it's here. I want Chinese. Boom. I want pho. Boom. Fucking Asians, man.
Pho?
I can get fucking ramen delivered to my house right now, no problem. Some fucking guy with his eyes half closed shows up and delivers it. Boom.
Yeah.
And the egg is still fucking soft boiled because they're good.
They're good like that, yeah.
They're good like that. None of this fucking bullshit.
This fucking McDonald's bullshit not finding the house.
And Emily being a fat Dominican didn't see that coming. The fuck did she? How are you, Emily? In speakerphone? It's midnight. This is a neighborhood, you dumb fucking cunt. Why are you yelling into a speakerphone to someone in fucking the Dominican Republic, Emily? I'm out there sweeping footprints off.
Oh my God, you were covering her tracks?
Literally covering her tracks. It snowed more that night, though. So here's the conclusion of this story. My wife was sick.
Yep.
I thought I got away with it. Perfect crime, even though everything went wrong. Wife gets up the next day. She's looking tremendous. Dying inside a bit. I'm making her soup. I was making her soup when she woke up.
Soup.
I make a really good if you're sick soup. I make chicken soup with veggies, but I add in curry and cayenne pepper.
Yep.
And it flushes you right out. It gets the other side. It's like an Indian Jewish soup,
Yeah.
So she asked me point blank.
The Long Island elixir.
She just asked me point blank. She just looks at me after I'm making soup. I'm like, I'm fucking making you soup. Don't ask me questions. Mm-hmm. She goes, did you get food last night?
I mean, you've been doing this for a minute, dude.
I go,
she's not
yep.
dumb.
I go, yep. No lie. No, I can't lie.
Yep.
She goes, DoorDash. I said, yep. What'd you get? I go, McDonald's. She goes, it's great. I can't go to bed anymore. I just can't go to bed. I go, no, I needed it last night. I had soup for dinner. Sorry. Can't have soup for dinner. So, yeah.
I want to have an intervention with you two.
Why?
Because as you said, you can't lie. But
I have in the past. I got caught.
But that's just it. Like if she's asking you, did you get food? She already knows the answer.
Well, I found out that she didn't fall asleep till I came to bed.
There needs to be an acceptance with your vices.
Once a week is all I want.
You don't fuck around.
Nope.
You don't. You don't. You're not an infidel. I'm not sure if that's the correct terminology.
Infidel is a terrorist. I don't cheat on my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You have very few vices. You don't.
I like beer.
You like beer and the occasional dashing of fast food.
And I'll do a gummy once in a while.
Sure, but that's at this point that's fucking legal.
Helps me sleep.
It's better for you than fucking alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to stop eating you're a fucking 44-year-old man. You need to stop eating your McDonald's on the toilet with your dog. And your wife needs to accept that. We just
need to have like Tuesday DoorDash night. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just worked. Leave me the fuck alone.
The problem is, Mike, if I wasn't as fat as I am, she'd leave me alone. I'd be allowed it once in a while. I have to lose like 35 pounds before I'm no longer making her nervous.
Good luck.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to.
Good luck. It's like you get to a certain point in life. It's like, this is what you need to fucking accept. This is who I am. I'm gonna die at 60. Like, this is what we are.
Yeah.
Heart disease is happening.
It doesn't exist anymore. Just ask the chefs in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good segue. Good fucking segue, kid.
Thank you.
Moving right along. Yeah.
Thank you.
The main topic of the night: food for the fucking gram. Food for the fucking gram.
Yep, and not just the gram. Any TV food.
I dealt with it a lot. I've dealt with it. I've seen it in real time. It's unedible. Inedible? Unedible?
Inedible.
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 It's inedible. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable, sure.
But yeah, it becomes more and more a point of contention, and definitely in our fucking DMs. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? A lot of are you fucking kidding me?
It's gone too far.
There used to be just that place in Vegas, like the Heart Attack Cafe or something. where they literally had the person scale. Now it's just every motherfucker out there, and most of them are 20-something-year-old 100-pound nothings that have fucking a fake ass, fake tits. But we're gonna hold a 12-pound burger as if we're gonna eat the goddamn thing, right?
You know what gets me though is, I know when I'm making a bad decision. I go to McDonald's, I go to Wendy's, I go to fucking Chick-fil-A. I go somewhere. I know what I'm doing.
Keep going.
What do you got?
No, just Will's drunk in the fucking Facebook.
So I know when I'm doing something wrong. I get it. But when I go to a restaurant, a real restaurant, and I don't realize my ribeye that I just ate is covered in 16 pounds of fucking butter, and then blue cheese butter on top of it, and the potato is more butter than potato, and everything has bacon. Yeah. And the meal I just consumed was 6,000 calories when I just wanted a steak to celebrate something. It's the sneaky calories and the fat they add to shit. I know when I'm eating wrong. I shouldn't go to Polana and die because you fucking lunatics can't stop putting bacon in everything.
Well, I'm a fan of some butter when I'm cooking my steak.
Of course.
But as you said, they literally put a stick of fucking butter on goddamn everything.
Well, it's the Gordon Ramsay method where he sears both sides, stick of butter, then the fucking thyme. Is it thyme?
I use rosemary, but I don't.
Okay, rosemary, thyme, and the garlic clove, and you baste the steak, and you make a sauce out of that butter afterwards. Always, basically, you're adding cream to the butter that's flavored by the steak, and some peppercorns. And all of a sudden, you got fucking steak au poivre. You're a chef, but it's fucking 9 pounds of cream and butter on a fucking piece of red meat. And it's delicious, don't get me wrong, but what the fuck? Why are we doing this to people?
That Andy Butter rant was the real Jack Black heroin rant from Tropic Thunder.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you know that they render bacon fat at the Modern Butcher and make cookies with it?
They do what now?
They render bacon fat at the Modern Butcher and make cookies with it.
Jesus Christ. Bacon fat
cookies.
So
they are called bacon fat cookies.
So you're basically just eating a chip of bacon fat.
Yeah, they instead of shortening or butter or they use for the cookie, they use bacon fat. They're called bacon fat cookies, so they're not lying to you. Not like it's this covert operation. But people are going to be fucking dead in the near future. We're going to start losing people quick to fucking heart disease because everyone has to make things taste so fucking good. Never mind the processed bullshit we're eating too. Like, you want to go for a nice fucking USDA grade fucking blah, blah, blah steak. Yeah, it has 16 pounds of butter on it.
Yeah.
Everything tastes real good, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Because it's all covered in cheese and butter. You know what I saw today?
Go ahead.
You know that what's it called? Ratcliffe, the fucking cheese thing they scrape off the wheel, where they torch the cheese wheel and then use a fucking weapon to take the cheese off. Oh,
Jesus, yeah. It's based. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, rat.
I don't know what it's called.
Radcliffe.
Because again, I don't listen to the internet, but I've seen them like take the knife and literally scrape the melted fucking cheese.
Yeah.
Onto you got like an 8-ounce burger and 3 pounds of fucking melted cheese on the motherfucker.
I was watching Diners Drive. I saw that today it was an Italian sub, and they used the fucking scrapey cheese on top. Perfect.
It looks great.
Deli meat, scrapey cheese.
Here's the thing: as a former TV host, I'd take that 100 times out of 100. Like, it looks fucking. It does
look amazing.
It looks fantastic.
I was watching Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, and he was at some fucking psycho's restaurant. And the guy made something called a Big Block. Yeah. It was a double, a 1 pound, 2 8-ounce patties. Bacon, candied jalapenos. He did this crazy thing.
What the fuck is that?
Candied jalapenos.
Why do you gotta fuck with jalapenos? There's no need.
You throw some brown sugar on those motherfuckers and make them sweet. They make them sweet. God. Diabetes is the point.
Kill yourself.
And then he took like 6 different kinds of cheese and put it on his flat top and melted them so they became like almost like a pizza consistency. And that was on the bottom. So he's got a pound of burger, candied jalapenos, about 16 pieces of bacon, a wheel of cheese between a bun, and what are we doing?
I mean, I've done segments like that. It's fucking obnoxious. It really is.
But some fat fuck thinks that's okay.
Oh yeah,
there's people out there that think that's okay,
especially because we put this shit on television, and douchebags like myself take a bite out of it, not eat the whole fucking thing, although most of the time I did. Take a bite out of it. and we're like, this is the greatest fucking thing ever. You need to come down to Mo and Joe's Cafe and order the fucking heart attack.
I promote a sandwich, and I bitch about how big it is, and it's a red meat sandwich. But you know it's a red meat sandwich.
The devil.
We're not sneaking.
We are the devil.
We're not sneaking fucking butter into it. What's the butter? I saw a segment on fucking like Instagram Reels the other day. It was 1,000-pound sisters. Have you seen them?
No.
They're two fat fucks.
No shit.
Their eyes don't even open. They're so fat. And the girl said, "Yeah, they look Chinese. They're so fat.
Their cheeks have fucking swollen. Their eyes shut.
They look like Eugene Chung, who was the Patriots offensive tackle in the 1990s.
Holy shit, that's a reference.
Yeah, Eugene Chung. Look him up. That's the 1,000-pound sisters. She actually said, my mother told me that a Diet Coke cancels out whatever you eat.
No, it doesn't.
Well, no, she's a fucking moron.
No, it doesn't. These are Joe Frank glasses, by the way. Ben Frank. Joe.
We have a holy roller in the comments.
Keep open. Keep open. No.
Join us out, please. I think he wants me to come out of the closet. Join us out, please, my brothers.
We can go either way.
I'm not homosexual, but I am willing to learn.
We can go either way with this. Either Andy is queer or what was the other topic that you were about to segue into?
I don't know what I said.
Fucking Christ. Well, let's just go with you're queer.
Yeah, I'm queer.
Yeah. You're
I made a decision. I made a decision.
I got a text this week with our usual pin that means a topic. It just said, "I'm queer."
Yeah.
And I'm like, explain no more, sir. Explain no more. We're gonna go live with this shit.
I made a decision to be queer.
All right.
Now, queer, according to the acronym, it's an LGBTQ. It's on the list.
There's a lot more letters now, but yes, continue.
It's ahead of the Two-Spirit one. It's early.
There's
on.
also A1 and a plus sign, I believe.
Yeah. Asexual, sure. Yeah. Pansexual. They're all
I
there.
believe steak sauce is part of it, but whatever. Let's keep
well, yeah, A1. Yeah, steak sauce. I love it. People give A1 a bad rap. It can solve a bad.
Them
steak.
gays are goddamn delicious.
Yeah. You put a A1 steak sauce in the asshole, and I don't prefer
base them
anymore.
fuckers up with some A1 steak sauce plus
A little butter. Oh, you lick it off. Oh boy, it's delicious.
So you're queer.
So I'm queer. I'm coming out as queer right now. Now, growing up, you and I, queer meant gay.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, you're queer. You're fucking queer. No, does not mean gay anymore.
You're fucking queer.
You're a fucking queer kid. Kid. Fucking take the dress off.
Jesus, they even did it in the Academy Award-winning movie The Departed. Those fucking firefighters are a bunch of fucking homos.
Fucking queers, kid. So
First time in the history of pussy or fire.
The new definition of queer has nothing to do with sucking a dick.
Really?
It's just, you're a little weird.
Go on.
You have blue hair. You're a barista. You have fucking gauged earrings. You have a nose ring.
Oh, but what about little boy Blue? He needed the money.
He was just gay.
Oh,
so we got L.
Oh, so he's a lesbian. G in that one.
So listen, we have L, lesbian.
Yeah.
G, gay. B, bisexual. LGB. T, trans.
Yeah.
Coming at number 5 is Q.
Coming in number 5 in a hit parade is Q.
Is Q. It has nothing to do with sucking dick. Mm-hmm. So you can be queer, which means you don't fit into societal norms. I have ADHD and Tourette's.
So far down on the train, he ain't sucking a dick.
Yeah, I don't even need to suck dick. I just get part of the acronyms. I get to join. I wear the rainbow shirt.
Sure.
I march.
Sure.
I maybe get free coffee in June. I'm part of the fucking team. LGBTQ month, man, baby, let's go. I'm getting free shit. I'm part of the team. I'm queer.
Did they take that from Columbus?
I don't know what they do. Listen, but if you can't beat them, join them. And I'm fucking jumping on the queer train. I'm gonna get an earring. I'm gonna get a septum piercing, maybe a tattoo of fucking My Little Pony. I'm queer.
Okay. So what is what are the benefits?
You're part of the club. You can offend. You can say gay. You can say homo. I can probably say the F word if I want. I'm part of the team.
More importantly, you can't be made fun of anymore.
Exactly. I'm now it's a hate crime.
We've talked about many times how this show is uncancelable. But you've actually figured out the fucking
I'm queer.
The algorithm to be non-cancelable.
Listen, you can't call me fat.
Nope.
You can't call me gay.
Nope.
You can leave me the fuck alone because I'm queer and I'm offended. All the fucking benefits, none of the dick. This is perfect. Like, how did they give me this loophole?
No dick, all hate crimes.
Yeah, making fun of me is now a hate crime. I was already a little special. Touch of the tism. Now I'm queer. ADHD, Tourette's, touch of the tisms, and I'm queer. What are we doing? Leave me the fuck alone. I might get myself a GoFundMe for this. I might have. I need money. I got tism. I'm queer.
The queertism.
I'm a queer guy with tism. What are you gonna do? Pay me, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I was watching some fucking non-binary fucking tism loving person with brain injury, and
on Instagram, of course,
400 million followers, and she makes coffee and she wears bad outfits. I'm like, I can do that.
Not?
No, Mike, she's not hot.
Would you? Would you?
No, I would. No, she's well past the pale of would you? No, fucking queer. I'm going for it. Imagine being what, 5th place?
5th
on the list?
5th on the fuck train.
That is fucking strong. Top 5. I mean, these people claiming all these things afterwards. This is the two spirit people fucking ghosts. No, I don't fuck ghosts. I fuck women. But you know what? I'm not sure about everything, and I have an earring.
I love it. I love finally having a host, a co-host that is in that wheelhouse now. I used to have follically challenged. Now I actually have a real cause to care about.
I have high functioning downs. I'm tism. I got ADHD. I could be bagging groceries.
And all your fucking hair.
I have. This is real hair. I was given many gifts, and hair's one of them.
Fucking doll hair.
And I'm fucking and I'm queer.
And you're queer.
I'm coming out. I'm out of the closet. I'm queer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm out. I'm queer. It's fine. Tell who you want. I'll be queer. I'll be queer, and you can't tell me anything otherwise. I'm just gonna be a little different, a little queer.
All right. A little queer.
I'm a little queer. I'm queer enough, I think.
I'm
gonna start wearing pink.
They're a new sponsor. I don't know how hard we want to go with this segue.
Who is it?
Well, they got a little pink in their beef. Welcome to the show, Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef, 207 Essex Street in Beverly. Nick's in Essex Street in Beverly. The website, nickspizzabeverly.com. You get 5% off every online order. And you can find them on Instagram and Facebook, Nick's_Pizza Beverly, even though they don't really update it too often. Andy, you were recently there.
I was there yesterday.
Yes, you were.
And I didn't go there for Instagram sponsorship.
No.
I went there for lunch.
I believe you DM'd them by accident.
That's a different story altogether. There's a lot of Nicks out there, folks. A lot of Nicks.
Give me money!
A lot of Nicks, and we almost had 2.
Yeah.
We probably will soon.
We'll see.
So I went there for lunch. I dropped my kid off somewhere, and I had an hour to kill in Beverly. I went there for lunch. Yeah. And they were calling me out for not being there in a long time. I said, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, huh?
You're in Beverly, first of all. How often are you over there?
I mean, I live near Beverly, but I'm not.
There's closer shops to you.
Yeah, no, but I beef where I am. If I'm working somewhere, I beef there.
Sure.
So the lady goes, she goes to me, this was supposed to be a Christmas present, which I thought was a great line. It's like at end of January. Yeah. Here's your beef, idiot, leave. So I left, and then I got a DM, how was it? And I was honest. I go, the beef was phenomenal, but you burnt the fucking bun.
And you said that in your review. I
did. I'm honest.
Unlike other shows who just fucking jerk off their sponsors.
No, you burnt the bun.
Burnt the fucking bun,
she said, I did. She said, I got a complaint one time that the bun was too soggy. So I go, yeah, well,
So she turned up the heat a little bit.
Couple seconds less, and we're in business. And then, obviously, while I got you, you and every other Nicks in the world, do you want to sponsor a show?
Yeah.
And they were fucking obvious. They were like, we thought you never asked. I'm like, well, I never was going to ask.
Until now.
But you DM me, so here we are. So yeah, they're in. And there's two Nicks in Beverly we should talk about.
Yeah.
There's the OG Nicks on Dodge Street 1A, the famous one, Nick's famous roast beef. Mm-hmm. And this is on Essex Street, a mile away. And it's miles better.
Dare I say the better Nicks?
Oh, the better Nicks, the good Nicks, the other Nicks.
The best Nick. Goddamn better Nick.
I would say of all Nicks, I haven't sampled every one of them, but in my opinion, Nicks on Essex Street, of all Nicks in the world, reigns supreme.
There's a lot of Nicks.
Now, the other Nicks I DM'd is in Burlington.
Right.
Because, Nicks is everywhere. I've never had their beef.
Are they associated?
No, I think they're originally Acosta Nicks. Because that's Nick's place.
Oh.
Acosta, our old sponsor, Nick's.
Is there a Nick's in... But no, because there is a Nick's in Burlington that isn't Acosta Nick's. They were at that Bentwater thing.
No, that was Costa.
No, they were both there. Because that's why I thought I had the wrong Nick's that I was pulling up, because they have a very similar logo as our Nick's.
I don't know the answer to that question.
You got to figure out who you're DMing.
It's Nick's place in Burlington.
All right.
That's not who's sponsoring us. We're sponsored by Nick's.
We're sponsored by
Essex
Nick's
Street in
on
Beverly.
Essex Street in Beverly. Nick's_Pizza Beverly is the Instagram, and Nick's Pizza. Jesus Christ, what did that say? Nick's Pizza Subs B on Facebook. Neither one of them has been updated in over a year, so
listen,
whatever.
They're not the best, most savvy internet folk, which is going to be a new business of mine.
It really should be. But you know what? nickspizzabeverly.com is the website, and you get 5% off every online order through nickspizzabeverly.com. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Fibber McGee's Kid. Fibber fucking McGee's Kid, located at 102 Cabot Street in Beverly. Ooh. Their website is fibbersbeverly.com, and the Instagram, Fibber McGee's Beverly. Some of the most outstanding wings your money's going to buy.
I had them for dinner.
Yes, you did.
Delicious.
Fantastical Irish pub.
Really is a good place. I'm glad they're back, so I like going there.
And Facebook is Fibber McGee's on Facebook.
I didn't stop going there because they weren't sponsoring. I still went there.
Right.
But I like having an excuse to go there more often because they're good. Yeah, they're jumping on for a couple months leading up to St. Patrick's Day because that's the big push for them. Big day.
It's a smart Irish bar to jump onto the show.
The best podcast in America.
The best in the, dare I say, world.
I think we rank 10th in the world, so yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's the best podcast you've ever listened to.
I don't listen to podcasts.
Not
so
you,
true.
sir. I'm talking to the people. The people.
We have people?
People.
We have people. All right.
I was born in the dark.
I was
trying to get you going there, pal.
I was born in the dark. So terrible. It's an awful band.
You do one fucking impersonation. I try to fucking throw the line out there once in a while.
Listen, I can impersonate a guy with Tourette's pretty good.
Fuck.
I mean,
fuckity fuck.
It's fucking Dougie from the fucking...
It's fucking Dougie the bouncer. Fuck dog.
Settle down, retard. Come on.
All right, calm it down.
Yeah, settle down, fucking zoo boy.
Oh, Christ. Go ahead. You got something.
Oh, I have a controversial topic, which I think is hilarious. I'm going to tiptoe gently right around this real quick.
Yeah.
Some people, not me, of course. Some people mention...
what do you mean, you people, huh?
Exactly. Some people mention black people, people of color, and primates, gorillas, apes, monkeys, anything like that, in the same breath. These people are racist.
Sure.
But I heard a TikTok soundbite recently from Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, then we're going there. Okay, good.
Okay. From Shaquille O'Neal, who talked about he's been to every zoo in the world, which seems a bit of a lie, but maybe it's true.
It seems a bit on brand. You fucking retard.
He claims he's been to every zoo in the world.
He loves the zoo.
And every time he goes to the gorilla exhibit, the gorillas don't know how to handle him because they think he's
one of them.
One of them. This is his words, not mine. I didn't Google it, TikTok it.
Here's
he
the
says
thing.
These things.
You don't have to worry about it. For the Spotify folks that listen on the back end, we're going to edit this in. The video will be there.
Okay, so Shaq is talking to someone in some podcast saying how he goes to the zoo and the gorillas don't know how to deal with him because his quote was, "Why is he out there and why are we in here?" And
didn't he also say they thought he was going to take their women?
Well, let me get this. So this is so he called the guy who's hosting the show doesn't believe him. He's like, "Shaq, you're fucking around." He goes, "No, I'm really good friends with the man who runs the Miami Zoo."
He calls a zoo owner.
He calls a zookeeper and says, "Tell him what happened." Because we brought Shaq to the gorilla exhibit, and the gorilla grabbed his girl and hugged her real tight because he thought Shaq was going to take her because he's a much bigger gorilla. I'm listening to this, losing. I'm like, this is so fucking funny that Shaq is intimidating
also
gorillas.
In your truck sitting next to a gorilla.
Yes, that's true. Harambe. But Shaq is intimidating gorillas who are staring at him going, "Why are you out there and don't take my wife, you fucking monster?" I was losing my mind that he's such a national treasure. I love Shaq.
He's so dumb.
He is not only is he dumb, but he just ask him a question. Here's your answer. He doesn't give a fuck what he says. He owns like 40 Papa Johns. He's happy.
So is Shaq the basketball equivalent to football's Gronk? Because watching him on these fucking analyst shows.
Oh, I know. Gronk is so dumb.
Holy shit. They figured him out, though. It took a few years. It's like the first year they just tried to throw him in, throw the kid in the deep end and see what happens. And he was a fucking moron. Mm-hmm. Next year, they're like, okay, well, let's do the pregame show. We'll put Gronk in the parking lot chugging beers with the people. Seems like his wheelhouse. Good move.
Yep. Sure.
Now he's back at the desk, and I feel they figured it out, or at least his people figured out how to get to him, where they have the topic. Gronk has his lines of dialogue saved in his head, and he's not looking at any of the fucking analysts. He just spirals out all his fucking words, and you can see his eyes are pinned. He's not. He's like, and then he's done with a period, and there's no other interaction with Gronk. There's no follow up. There's no expand on that because he can't.
I think Gronk is actually really smart, memory-wise.
He can remember lines of dialogue.
He can remember plays. He was a great football player in the most complicated offense in the world. Sure. And the way not to dive deep into football, the way the Patriots offense worked with Tom Brady over the years was you have to see what Tom sees. And you have to think what Tom thinks. Because when you get out there, Gronk has to see where the safety is, where the cornerback is, and what they're going to do. And Tom sees it and you see it the same way. And you both have to think the same thing and react the same way. So Gronk's not an idiot. Right. He's just a fucking big meathead who can't figure out social interaction. Well, he's awkward as fuck.
He is an idiot.
Yeah, he's a big idiot, but he's a genius in one thing.
Will's on the Facebook saying Gronk is a tight end version of Latimer from the program. However, I believe he's actually more close to the linebacker character who couldn't spell fucking Adidas, but he knew every single play in the fucking playbook, and then he busted his fucking ankle, and all his mom got was a fucking door knocker.
It's a strong comparison. Yep. Yes, Gronk is a football genius and a retard outside of football.
Now,
Shaq, I think, is a full-time retard.
Well, the funny thing is they both have phenomenal people on the business side of things because they have every sponsorship. Like fucking Gronk's USAA commercials are hilarious.
They are.
I only wish that I would have been consulted on the script writing of it, because when that couple walks up and goes, Gronk, does that say USAA? He should have gone, no, it says Asa.
You saw.
It would have been fucking hilarious. But that also would have just been like, well, he's an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Shaq, the reason I don't think Shaq is smart is Shaq didn't need to be smart as far as playing the sport he played. You don't have to be smart if he's 7'3", 350 pounds, and no one can do anything with
win
you.
the tip off and dunk the ball and miss
Shaq
every fucking free throw ever.
The most dominant player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just from his physical ability. He was born that way.
Yeah.
He was born being dark.
He was born in the dark.
I didn't say that.
You should have.
I said he was born being dark.
I know what you said.
Yeah, I said it wrong on purpose, you racist fuck. Anyways.
Racist.
So, yeah, I think that Gronk has...
Although we can't be racist anymore because Andy's queer.
No, I'm queer.
We're good.
No, I can do anything I want and I'm queer.
Okay, we're just...
Sorry.
Wait
like walking
till
around with AIDS
episode
like Frank
200.
Reynolds.
We're going to say the fucking N-word.
I'm Frank Reynolds. I'm AIDS.
AIDS. I got AIDS.
Skipping the line.
Also, by the way, now that I have access to the F Buddies Instagram, which we should plug, it's F Buddies with 3Ds.
3Ds, yeah.
On
Triple Ds.
Instagram. Definitely based on this conversation, tomorrow you're going to get a fucking reel of Frank Reynolds beating on the gorilla cage at the zoo episode.
And then me coming out of the closet as being queer too. Of course.
all of these fucking things. We're just gonna
I'm queer.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want now because I'm queer.
Producer Keith chiming in on the Facebook. Gronk claims he only lives off of endorsements and never touched his NFL money. I've heard that from a lot of people.
Yep, he says this. He says that he does not touch his money.
That's what I meant by he has brilliant business people behind him.
It's his dad.
Whatever it is.
Gordy Sr. is a psycho.
Gordy Jr.
football
seems like a fucking lunatic.
Well, they're all lunatics. They're great. They're a great family. I want to hang with them. When I was going to do, I think it was during our break after we got canceled, I was going to do something. I had Gordy on lock for a fucking interview.
So one of the very early episodes of that TV show, we were at Gillette, and we actually hung at the fucking Gronkowski family tailgate. And his mom makes fucking bomb buffalo chicken dip. Straight up. Gronk's mom and his aunt, good fucking shits.
Have I ever told you about the time my
old drunk buffalo broads?
My cousin's ex-girlfriend now was at a country concert, like Country Fest, one of those things. And she's not ugly, to say the least.
All right.
Very attractive young lady. A SUV pulls up as she's walking with her friend.
Big pimpin'.
Window goes down. It's one of those fucking Gronk goons. I think his name is actually Goon.
Goon Gronk?
He's not a Gronk. He's like their bodyguard.
Okay.
Gronk wants to meet you. Fucking speaking retarded. And the girl's like, what? She's like, Gronk wants to meet you. He thinks you're pretty. She's like, yeah, keep it moving. And then the fucking window goes down. And he's in the SUV.
Yeah. Gronk's
out just collecting bras for his party. And she got in.
He did that with Lee from my TV show. Her bachelorette party just was in, I don't know, Savannah, Georgia or some such shit.
Is she the cross-eyed chick with the tits?
She has big tits, yes.
Cross-eyed one, dark hair, yeah.
I mean, they all had dark hair and big tits, but I don't know.
Okay, well, that's a good plan.
Yeah. She comes back and she's like, "Oh yeah, we were at this bar and fucking Gronk was there, and I said I worked on Nesson, and he's like, go on." I'm not gonna put her out there, she's actually good people, so
she's doing her best.
I'm not gonna put her.
But speaking of shitting on girls' heads,
I think one of her bridesmaids might have done the deed, took the bullet, took the
Gronk fucks,
took the old Gronk fucking fuck.
Who did I just comment something mean on their Instagram? It was whoever's dating Olivia Culpo right now.
I don't know what any of that means.
Olivia Culpo.
Who's she?
She's an ex-Miss America.
I don't follow the Miss America pageant.
She used to date Danny Amendola.
I don't follow his sexual exploits either.
What do you follow?
I don't know. Hoppy Floppy?
Those are nice tits.
Jesus Christ. Did you see this week's one? My God.
Oh,
my God. I was like, I sent her a message. I'm like, that's a great fucking outfit right there. Jesus Christ.
Did she respond?
Of course.
Oh, you guys have that relationship, huh? She's in Delaware. You should be in fucking Delaware tomorrow.
Hello, I'm in Delaware.
Delaware's a nice place. Actually, I like Delaware. The reason I know that is I asked her where she lived.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to send her some beer.
Still should.
Oh my God. Address.
You gotta fucking send her the Nighthawk and Dragon beer.
The Zucan.
Oh my God, that'd be the.
I'm getting
right between the tits. Come on.
I'm gonna hit her up. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You have to fucking do that.
I'm gonna have it Thursday. I'll ship it tomorrow.
Holy shit, she can have mine. Fucking Christ.
Yep. I'm gonna ship you some. I'm gonna ship her some. I'm gonna ship everybody some. Everybody gets a beer. Hoppy Floppy. It's a hard follow. Everybody should follow her.
Next to the other one.
Everyone should follow Hoppy Floppy Instagram.
Seriously.
If you don't follow her, you're gay.
Just fucking search it because she's got a few.
Do you like tits? Do you?
She's got a great ass too.
Yeah, she does. No, she's pretty good. She's pretty.
No, she's a good shit.
The face is nice too. It's all there.
She's a good shit. Likes the beer. I like beer.
Does she like beer? Or does she like holding beer and showing her tits off?
I don't give a fuck.
Agreed.
What else?
Should we just go to Vince McMahon? That should be a fun
We
one.
haven't got there yet. Apparently, yeah. Let's do it. Vince is a naughty boy who likes.
Apparently, Vince is a weird shit.
The best part about this whole best part, I would say the shocking, the funny, the whatever part of this whole thing. I read 67 pages, cover to cover, of the most recent Vince McMahon lawsuit. It's all one woman, which means we all know Vince is a fucking dog. There's plenty of others. This is just the retelling.
One broad.
The retelling of one 2-year relationship while the man was 75 to 77 years old. And he took a shit on her head in a threesome.
Who? I get it. You've been down some roads. You had a lot of things in your life, but how does it get to fucking defecation? Kink. I'm queer now, so I don't kink shame. But what are we doing?
It's what also when the initial headlines started coming out, I'm sure most people like myself thought Attitude Era Vince McMahon, like late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, sure.
Like almost in our age bracket. Like,
yeah.
He took a shit on a girl's head during a fucking threesome, and then went to the shower, told her to stay there with the shit on her head, and let his personal trainer continue fucking her while he showered off, then came back. That had to be a guy in his mid to late 40s. Nope, 75 years old. Yep. So that was on page 8 of 67. He used to name various marital aids after different wrestlers based on their race. Yeah. They didn't get into specifics of what they were called. Will is convinced one of them has to be named Coco Beware.
Oh, I'd hope so.
It's insane.
Brown blue feathers.
It's insane.
I don't understand. What he's fisting? He's shitting on? What are we doing?
So much fisting. Vince was so into fisting, and he had he had a man's fucking hand. He was a big guy. He was a man. He was a big guy. And he didn't do the hey, let's just see how it feels type of thing. It was very
that movie?
The way it read, it was very fucking aggressive. It read again, I read cover to cover. It read very much like cutting out the murder stuff, like American Psycho, like Vince's Patrick Bateman.
What?
And here's the thing. I've had this thought for since I think the report has been out for like a week or so, or less than a week now. There had to be a moment where they were like, well, we can get her to sign an NDA and pay her millions of dollars. And Vince had to have asked at least once, hey, pal, can't we just get rid of her?
Oh, yeah.
At least once he talked to his inner circle about murdering her. Had to have. Allegedly, of course, because, whatever.
That's what rich folks do. They kill women they fist.
But it's like he definitely
Fist
did.
her
And then he stopped paying the money, which is why this lawsuit is existing. It's not a criminal investigation, it's a civil investigation. So he's not going to actually get into trouble. He's going to write a check at the end of this fucking thing.
Yeah. For fisting.
For fisting.
And defecating.
For fisting and defecating.
Of course, I don't ever victim blame, but I'm also queer, so I can ask these questions. Why'd she keep coming back? Why'd she keep coming back?
That's a real question.
You get fisted and shat on once, that you don't go back.
I mean, you read it, and I did.
End of the line.
And a lot of it was promotion based, which made me believe that, like, as a lifelong wrestling fan and as a person in the creative arts, yeah, it's always been one of those things. Like, it would be really fucking cool to work for WWE in the creative side of things, not in the chair shots to the head wrestling side of things, but in the writing storylines. It was always one of those things. If I got even approached about getting pooped on the head, I'm fucking out, dude. Like, there's better places.
Well, just think about this.
I'll go work at Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow instead of getting shit on the head and having Johnny Ace fuck me in the ass. Like, it's just not happening.
So what job? What job out there? There's no job in WWE because he didn't even fucking own it. He just is the head guy, Vince? Like acting like he's in charge. Vince owned it. Sold it years. He sold it years ago, though.
Yeah, but he was still okay. So here's the full story of Vince. So Vince obviously owned it, created it, blah 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 blah. Bought it from his dad, blah 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 blah. And then when it went public, what Vince did was he retained the majority share in the stock. That's why a few years ago, Vince, the board of directors were investigating these types of things, and Vince resigned. He's like, I'm out. I retired. He went, Stephanie went on TV, said Vince is retired. The whole arena of 20,000 people did a thank you Vince chant. All right, cool. And then he forced himself back in under the guise, because he was the majority shareholder, he would deny any future TV rights deals if he wasn't appointed head of the board. Stephanie quit. His daughter quit.
Wow.
His daughter, his son-in-law, and Nick Khan, the fucking CEO of the company, all voted against it, but Vince was the majority shareholder and said, fuck you. You're not going to be on TV if I'm not here. Wow. Stephanie quit. The TKO, Endeavor, UFC merger, all that shit happens. Vince is named executive chairman of WWE and whatever the fuck. Now this is happening, and he's removed again. This time, again, he's resigning all these times. He's not fired. Vince has never been fired. He's resigned, and the goddamn press releases are amazing to read. He is, if you read the press release, the greatest human being ever. I vehemently deny these allegations. These are all lies and bullshit, and I'm doing this for the WWE audience so that you can just get on with the show. But he also had this girl allegedly sending Brock Lesnar piss videos while Brock called her a bitch.
I have a question.
Brock's kind of fucked.
What job, Mike?
What
job in the world would you accept this kind of?
I wouldn't.
Again, this girl had to be complicit in some way.
I worked for basically minimum wage to work for Scott Whitley on TV. There's no way I'm getting shit on for any amount. Like I can, no, absolutely not.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like this girl had to be into it for a little bit, or partially complicit.
If you read it, it was all about promotional bait. It was like she kept
getting more jobs.
Yeah, she well, no, she didn't. She was being promised the opportunity of promotion. And she would get jobs in different departments. There was a point where, according to the court documents, his wife Linda found out about it. Which, according to the court documents, also he was literally showing everybody pictures of her in various states of, undress and defecation. But apparently Linda found out in sometime around 2020 about this one, and she was moved over to the XFL because they were doing that at that time. Mm-hmm. So she was moved over to the XFL side of things, and the court documents say, "Oh well, she was trying to elevate herself in the XFL and blah 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 blah." And then Vince brought her back over here, and somewhere around 2021, she was brought into the Connecticut headquarters, and Johnny Ace and Vince fucked her in the mouth and the ass, and it reads like a fucking.
I don't get who the fuck is allowing anyone to fucking shit in their face and then fist them.
And that
I don't get it.
The stuff was so fucking wild. Because apparently part of this was and they never named Brock by name.
Yep.
They said a WWE superstar who is a former UFC champion was going to be potentially re-signing. Part of it was...
So Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, exactly. Contingent on her fucking him and sending videos and photos and blah, blah, blah of her pissing and whatnot to him. And
what's wrong with these fucking people,
And
Mike?
There was a supposed arranged encounter between Vince, her, and this WWE superstar, as he was only labeled in the documents. And a WWE superstar got too drunk at the dinner and excused himself because he knew he wouldn't be able to perform. So Vince took her back to his hotel or condo or wherever and role-played the scenario as if he was said WWE superstar. Basically, Vince was pretending he was Brock Lesnar.
Call me Brock
and
Lesnar.
That's where the aggressive fisting he inserted. You know those the big wand thing with the vibrating head.
It's in that catalog. Yeah,
it's like it's a very common thing that but it's supposed to be.
Yeah. The Hitachi wand.
It's supposed to be used on the outside. He put it way inside her.
That's not how that thing's supposed to work. It's also an aggressively sized thing.
Yep. But, he was pretending to be WWE superstar, who he obviously believes has a crippling cock.
I've seen Brock Lesnar in tights. Mm-hmm. Didn't notice anything special.
Hey, those of us that are growers,
Listen, there's a point about growing. There's a point about
you never know. You never know.
Settle down first.
Fucking kid could be packing a howitzer. You don't know that. I'm not going to sit here and disparage Brock Lesnar's cock.
I got a whole theory on that, but we're not going to it now.
But yeah, it's insane, and the
really
fact,
is.
but it's also the weird fact that we can just sit here and read this kind of
public document.
It's so weird to me. Like it's part of that internet shit that's so fucking weird to me that again, because we grew up in a generation where this wasn't just a thing, where you couldn't just click on a Twitter or X account and download. Like I sent it to you.
Yep.
My brother.
The only thing I can liken this to growing up was the OJ trial. We had to watch that though.
We had to watch it. Yeah.
You had to learn some shit that day. You have to watch it. You have to actually pay attention and sit down and watch it.
Yeah, it's some of the best bathroom reading I've had since Turtle Boy did the Greg Bates thing.
I'm gonna have to sit down and actually read it.
I'm not gonna.
I've been cliff notes in it. Reading articles.
It was like it was compelling because, and I think it was so compelling because you know the players involved. We've seen them. We've grown up with them. We've watched them on TV. Like his text messages read like a 16-year-old troll on Facebook. Like he's a fucking retard. Like he texts like one of the most successful fucking businessmen in the planet, and he texts like a fucking retard.
Jesus Christ!
Like horrible. But you're reading it in the Vince voice. You know, it's like you can hear the text, and it's like, and I want you to have 5 black guys shove their cocks in your mouth. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Settle down, Vince.
This is a text, and the texts were all paragraphs. Like
of course.
They weren't like text messages. They were all lengthy. Like fucking story text messages like your mom would do. It's like,
I learned,
holy shit, this is graphic.
I learned from someone not as prominent as Vince McMahon about a couple of years ago. You just use Snapchat. You don't text things. You use Snapchat.
Here's the thing. We all know that Snapchat isn't foolproof. If Vince McMahon is Snapchatting you, you're using screen recorder.
Snapchat notifies you.
Yeah.
Speaking of, not to change the story, but I remember the Snapchat horror I had the other night.
Right.
Just sending me nudes.
Refresh my memory. I think I was drunk.
This was Saturday night. I was sitting there and I started getting Snapchats from some random prostitute on OnlyFans.
Did send me that.
And she just kept sending nudes. I don't know who this person is. My Snapchat's public and I don't know how to fix that. Mm-hmm. So I get a prostitute once a month that wants to send me nudes. I get the OnlyFans and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Right. And I view it and they see I view it and they send more and I view it and they send more. And eventually
they ask for money or
never,
or just dump the link.
They keep dumping the link. I'm like, you just put a fucking vibrator in your vagina for 30 seconds.
Hey,
what else you doing?
Here's just the tease. Yeah. No, I'm good.
It's on a loop. It just keeps playing. It starts over at 30. If I need this, it's over. I'm done. She took her tits out. It was amazing.
Amazing.
This girl was a fucking... I was sitting there going... And she keeps going, click the link. I'm like, nah. I'm on the couch watching TV. I'm like, more whore. Showing my wife, look at this whore.
Look at this whore.
Carrie's laughing her ass off. She's like, I gotta know. I guess you get this shit sometimes. Oh, Carrie, look at she's using a fucking vibrator now. This is incredible.
Oh, shit.
Don't lie to your wife.
No, absolutely, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Except for McDonald's.
I tell the truth when she asks. I don't have a cunt of the week, Mike, but I have a scenario fuck show of the week.
A what?
I don't know what to call it. I got cunted hard.
You got cunted.
I got cunted.
All right. Can you do this without me? Because I can
do my this is my cunt of the week, but yes, I can do it.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife. Come what may, I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. I think that's stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Went to Attitash Mountain in Bartlett, New Hampshire. And my daughter, I had an alarm clock issue. My daughter didn't wake me up at the proper time, so I was in a rush to get out of the house to go skiing. It's an hour away from where we were. So we got there late, and I'm rushing around. I don't have time for the typical morning bathroom visit, if you will. And also, nervous energy prevents that from happening. It just gets tucked back up inside itself. So we get to the mountain. We get the lift tickets. We get the ski rental for me because I don't own skis anymore. I don't ski often enough, but I used to. But around about lunchtime, enough has marinated inside of me that you have to use the bathroom. I don't know if you've skied before, but ski boots aren't easy to sit down in and easy to operate and whatever. I go to the bathroom at the Attitash Mountain, which is downstairs, which is a whole fucking nother thing. What are we doing? We're making me walk downstairs I'm wearing ski boots. It's like they're impossible to walk. I have to climb stairs. I get down there. I have to drop onto the toilet because I can't bend my fucking ankles. And I didn't realize that I should have loosened the boots. It's my fault. I have not pooped wearing ski boots before. It was a situation. So I successfully use the bathroom. I finish up and I go reaching under where the toilet paper is. And, it was not a visible situation. I reach under and I grab one side and there's nothing. There's just the cardboard roll is there. And I start to panic and reach across. The next one, it also has nothing with the cardboard roll. And I have to wipe my ass and there's no toilet paper involved. There's none available. It wasn't one of those messy ones. It was a relatively clean experience, which is lucky. But this is the worst nightmare for me. Like, it should be for everybody, but it happens to me. Like, what are we doing? Don't we check these things as a business? So now I have to pull my pants up. My pants, my shorts over my tight pants because I wear like these little fucking Lululemon tight pants, like a fucking queer because I'm now queer. My ski pants and shimmy across the fucking stall to a different stall where I have to pull everything back off and then clean up my fucking dirty asshole because they were out of toilet paper, which is a worst nightmare scenario for me and causes my anxiety to go to 1,000,000.
Speaking of which,
anyways, the Cubs won.
I almost George Breaded myself in there.
Did you really?
Almost.
Jesus Christ. Congrats.
Almost. Made it.
Wow. It's a power shit, if you will. Congrats. So I don't have a count of the week. I have a almost shit my pants of the week. Actually, no. I couldn't wipe my ass of the week.
This wasn't Modern Butcher, was it?
No, that's when I puked.
And
I puked at Modern.
How many bathrooms have had no toilet paper?
This happens way more.
Too fucking many. Jesus Christ.
Too many.
My cunt of the week is I guess fictitious website of Jersey Nation. They've been hitting my Facebook ad algorithm almost fucking every time I open up Facebook, and they had a fantastic looking official Milwaukee Beers jersey, Joe Cooper jersey from the movie Basketball. $58, easy buy.
Ooh, not bad at all.
Easy fucking buy. They also had on their site other jerseys from movie sports, such as a Wild Thing Rick Vaughn jersey. Instead of Indians, it actually said Wild Thing across the chest. It had the movie Indian head with the mohawk as opposed to the Chief Wahoo thing. It was legit. And then they had a Clark Griswold hockey jersey. So instead of the Blackhawks thing, it had the Wally World fucking logo. Like, all of it was like, this is, if this goes through, this is the greatest fucking website ever.
Sure.
Like, it's gonna hit my drunk algorithm all the fucking time. So I went with the Joe Cooper one. Put the purchase in. I sent you the text. This is fucking
very excited. Yeah.
You introduced Kerry to fucking baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And 24 hours later, I got an email that the item had shipped, and I thought that was really fucking weird.
That is weird.
Like, instantly.
It's pretty good.
I look, and I'm like, that's fucking, Jesus, this is almost too good to be true. And it said that it was, at a post office in Jamaica, New York. Okay, in America. Jesus.
Ooh, pretty good.
So I got an actual post office tracking number and everything. So every couple days, when it doesn't show up, I punch the tracking number in. It's still sitting at Jamaica, New York. It's still sitting at Jamaica, New York. So after about 3 weeks, I finally hit that, expand or more info button. And that's when I read shipping label created, waiting for item.
Ooh.
So I waited. I sent email.
That's brilliant, by the way.
Can I get an update on my shipping? And I got the same stock copy and paste answer I got when I tried to order the fucking the Vigo the Carpathian painting, which was basically, well, we're having shipping issues. It's delayed, blah, 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 blah. So the next email was, okay, can you kindly refund my money and cancel my order? And then I got the same copy and paste.
Yep.
This is a custom order. Once it's started to be created, it cannot be uncreated, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's not. First of all, it looks
on the website.
very fucking not custom ordered. And then I waited another 2 weeks because I ordered them on my Capital One card, and Capital One, you can very easily do the fraud claim within 90 days. It's been 2 months. So the other day,
2 fucking months for a shirt,
and it's still quote unquote sitting at that Jamaica, New York fucking post office. So I hit the fraud claim. I got my $58 fucking refunded. I'm fucking sad. So Jersey Nation, don't fucking order from them.
That's how they do it, huh? I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, it's garbage, because if they actually created the things that they're selling, they could probably make a mint.
Let's think about this.
They look fantastic.
So we create a fake item, whatever we want, Crocker as well, jersey. Mm-hmm. We make a fake, screen, Photoshop of it. Then we create a shipping label.
I'm assuming you need an offshore account somewhere. You can't have an American account, because what there wasn't was any Better Business Bureau reviews, any fucking Also, it's a very generic name, Jersey Nation. So when you Google it, you get the fucking phone book. So it's hard to decipher. There was really nothing on Reddit. But all their websites, their Facebook, it all looks fucking legit. They got reviews of people opening a box and taking the shirt out of a box.
Genius. This is genius.
But the motherfucker doesn't exist.
$1. I can create a shipping label for $1 and take 57 every time.
Yep.
Boom. No problem.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make a fucking fake. Make a fake website.
There you go.
You can put it in Cuba, near you.
Mm-hmm. I'll pick up the cash.
I like this.
You ever seen Pain and Gain with Wahlberg and The Rock?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. Watch that one. I don't know if Mrs. Ferg will like it, but definitely watch that. You'll like it.
Attractive men she'll enjoy.
Yeah. Bodybuilders. It was when the Rock moved from being actor Rock, who was skinny with hair, to the gorilla that he is today.
Yes, he goes to the zoo and has trouble as well.
Oh my god!
Just like Shaq.
Hilarious that he also got named to the head of the board of directors 2 days before Vince got fired.
Did he really?
Yeah. The Rock is on the board of directors for TKO, which owns WWE and UFC.
Wow.
The Rock, and he got $30 million in stock just for signing. And he owns the name The Rock now.
Finally. Good.
Good. What a fucking amazing fucking success story he is.
He really is. The son of Rocky Maivia.
He was Rocky Maivia. His dad was Rocky.
Who's his dad?
Rocky Johnson. Yep.
I don't believe it.
Yep.
You're Rocky Johnson.
You're a Rocky Johnson.
No, you are.
Yep, his dad was Soul Man Rocky Johnson.
Soul Man Rocky Johnson.
Yep.
And his uncle was Tom Sizemore. You know Tom Sizemore's middle name is? Thomas Lindsay Sizemore.
Are you being serious?
Never.
No, not even a little.
Not even a little bit. All right, I guess we're done.
Are we?
Yeah, I gotta go piss.
All right.
It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Bruin and Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, AlcoholArmor.com, Fibba McGee's Kid, and Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly. Anything else, Andy?
Besides go fuck yourself? No, I think we're done.
All right, see you next Tuesday, cunts.